fucking corrupt. Everything's corrupt to me. Mate, we had a coach full of fucking beers and strippers. It was going to be, on the way down and then have a proper party and all that. Steve Coppell's the manager, and he's gone, look, whatever you want. Right, blank check. We just want you. We never even had a fucking promotion bonus wrote in the bonus contract. Because who the fuck thought we'd get promoted? So we nicked the golf buggy. And then up in fucking the harbour, didn't we? Long story short, they've held me down, they fucking poured it down my neck. I am absolutely wanking. Fucking Miami Vice coming down the beach. Woo! Can you get out of the boat? Can you get out? Fuck off, we can. I was the only fucker in the village with a shotgun licence. Yeah, everyone had a gun. I forgot about how many times I trained, more than I fucking remember, because I was pissed most of the time. When you come in singing, please release me, let me go in the mornings, I mean, you kind of get people's back up a little bit. I love being involved in football, and I was going to enjoy every fucking minute of it. So if you stuffy fuckers over there don't like it, fuck off. That's it, as far as I'm concerned.
Andy Johnson.
How are we?
Thanks for coming on, mate.
Yeah. Well, I've started on these many times without actually being here, so I thought I may as well come and join you guys.
Set the record straight.
Well, no, it's all true. It's just, I don't know what else I'm going to say, it all.
How's your shooting?
I missed him, so,
How's Les?
I was aiming for him. I mean, he's scaring all the birds away. So, if you're going to dance around like one, I'm going to fucking shoot you.
So he was asking for it.
He was, yeah, great lad, Les, and Stewie. I mean, and Tanks, I had the audacity of the kid to say I'm the fucking wrong'un. I mean, the kid's wronger than anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Our fans cannot wait for this, can they? No. Do we call them fans or our listeners?
I got slaughtered for saying that a couple of episodes ago.
I know,
listeners,
yeah. You
listeners.
bastard. Our listeners, we're not going to be so...
From the asylum, are they?
So big. We're not going to be so big-headed to think we've got fans. We've got listeners.
Yeah.
Were you on the plane?
Oh, he was on the plane. Jesus Christ. See, that just sums him up. Imagine doing that nowadays after, 9/11 or, it was bad enough then. We get a clash, we can see him holding the thing, so we know it's happening. But 4 rows behind old Mary and her kids are screaming, thinking the plane's going down. And we're all pissed off. One of them shaking your head moments, mate, you got banned, lifetime ban. It was a KLM or whatever it was we were flying on. I mean, it's just. But that was him, and he just did daft things without thinking about engaging his brain first.
So was that your first introduction?
Yeah, we both
been there a week, hadn't it?
Well, we both got signed about the same time, beginning of the season, because we actually, when we got promoted, we had our private party of we won the league, because you cunts, we were last year, and you got relegated, so you signed us to, and we fucking won it. So we had a private party in the Black Orchid, just me and him.
It wasn't because of us, they got relegated last year, we've won the league.
Yeah, so Harry signed me, and he signed him. And he pretty much said, rip the fucking place to pieces. There's this culture throughout this football club that, and it was, and it was fucking, mate. I love playing, and I love being involved in football, and I was going to enjoy every fucking minute of it. So if you stuffy fuckers over there don't like it, fuck off. That's it, as far as I'm concerned. So when I've got the captain, I've just signed on 21, I think it was, and Coops has gone, this is Nottingham Forest, we don't do that. Fuck off, I'll do what I want. Fuck off. And they soon got used to it. And Harry encouraged me and Tank to.
I was about to say that. Did he want you to be
Harry
like that?
Harry encouraged it because there always is and there always will be, and for rightly or wrongly reasons. Cloughie was a legend at the club. Now, unless you playing the football that Cloughie did, or the sort of squad that Cloughie had and the way it was done, then it was never good enough. And Harry was always on a losing battle with that. So Harry wanted us to go in and rip the place to pieces, the whole dressing room and the culture of the club, because, you're never going to win against it.
Yeah.
And it was difficult, very, very difficult for him. So me and Tank did our fucking best. But other people jumped on, like Norm, who was there. He jumped on board and thought it was hilarious, and he'd start fucking doing things, and then other people would come in and they'd start doing it, and it just snowballed until, apart from fucking blowing up the hotel, what else can we do with it? We went abroad once and I've thrown the fucking bed off the balcony. It's on the roof down there. Another bed's in a lift, and the manager's like, what the fuck are you doing?
But he'd encourage it, so you're like, well, it's your fault.
Well, yeah, but then Platty took over and he didn't really like it that much,
What were your reaction with the play job? Because Norm said he didn't really take to it as much as he was like, oh, that's a bit much. But you like...
Understandably as well,
yeah, but
with the play.
What's your reaction? You're like, you'll do for me, Alan?
Yeah, I'll room with him. It was fucking. We used to encourage each other. It was like, you know, you're trying to outdo each other.
Yeah.
You could do the fucking worst thing. You know, we used to, honestly, it was like on the coach. Everyone would be like, we'd be sat there thinking, right, how the fuck are we gonna get these lot when we get here? You know, and it was like that. And we'd get there, and we'd see something, and it'd be a prop, and you go, fucking hell, I'm using that. You know? Sometimes we've had to climb out of our bedroom windows, 3rd floor up, and shimmy down the drain pipe to go for dinner because we've had to deadlock our thing, so even a room key can't get in the fucker. Because we know they've let you in. Yeah, we climbed down the fucking drain pipe.
Get them back just to go for dinner.
Yeah. John Terry come on loan. We were up in Montreal. John Terry come on loan. He's walking past for dinner, and me and Tank are shimmying down the fucking drain pipe. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Where have I signed, do you?
He says, yeah, we did. Yeah, after dinner we go down the fucking clubhouse and have a couple of pints. Like, but yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Did anybody ever get, you know, like with your practical jokes and that? Did anybody ever get to the point where they had a go? Thought that's too far. I'm gonna fucking.
Oh yeah, all the fucking time. That just encouraged us more. I mean, honestly, it started off. One of the lads thought they'd welcome us to the club. I think that's how it started. I can't remember properly, but they come in and sort of tipped our bed up. Well, we threw their fucking beds off the fucking at the hotel. No
I'll
beds.
see you and I'll raise you.
Yeah, and we raised it to such an extent that you wouldn't fucking dream of touching me and Tank. You wouldn't dream of it. You go in and fucking hide in your rooms, and then we used to put like buckets of water up against all the doors on the night time. You know,
so
when everyone's in bed, we're down in the kitchens getting fucking props, buckets of water. Lean the bucket of water, so when you open the door, fucking wet feet everywhere. And then in the mornings, we wait in our room and you go, what the fuck's that? Yes, another one. You know, we'd be up all fucking night doing it. God knows how we ever fucking play. But mate, we never went to bed till 1 o'clock. We'd be led in the room giggling at each other and what we've done. Like, fucking hilarious. Absolutely.
I bet you used to love playing away then, didn't you?
Oh,
you know,
mate,
you could
honestly,
get it all in.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Somebody asked about, did you do something to Jonathan Greenham one time?
Loads, yeah.
Where do you start?
Well,
Something in his car.
Oh, the mice, yeah. He
The mice.
I don't like cotton wool. So I've come in from training and some fuckers filled me wash bag, me pockets of me clothes and all that. So I go home with my kit and leave all my
You don't like cotton wool?
Can't stand it, mate. My nipples have gone hard and I look. Right, enough of the cotton wool. So someone's done it. I don't know who's done it. So everyone's fucking getting it. So I just went home and I got somebody to get my clothes and empty all the pockets in my wash bag and leave it for the next day. So I haven't said anything because I don't know who's done it, but now everyone's going to get it.
So because you don't know who's done it, you're
6
thinking
weeks,
everybody's getting
8 weeks. I lived out in the fucking country. I live in the fucking wrong. I live in the country. Set traps all over the place for dead animals. So I ain't joking, I've probably got 60, 70, 80 mice, rats, them sort of, you know, marsupials, whatever you call them. And I've collected them, and they're fucking rotten, and they're horrible. But imagine, like, the first day I got day 1 mouse, day 60, he's fucking rotten, this one, isn't he? I've just thrown a fresh one on I've peppered everybody, all their pockets of the fucking dead mice wash bags. Jono's car in the glove box, he's picking the kids up, it fucking stinks on the engine block, everywhere, places where he can't find them, I've stuck them in the radiator. Mate, I've peppered him, absolutely fucking peppered him, and I teach him to fucking do it again.
So what did Jono with the cotton wool? Or
I still don't know to this day. I don't know, but
Nobody did it again.
I thought, well, I've got to make an example of one, so he's getting it, you know, because he was my pal. So, but like, that happened all the time. I mean, Jeff also, he had these, was it Adidas K9? When it was it K9, the trainers?
Yeah, the
fucking hell.
The posh Adidas.
Yeah, he come in one day and he's got these fucking trainers. Look at me, new trainers. You lads can't get these yet. He said they ain't out yet. He said I've got them, like so. I said, oh yeah, a couple of £100. Oh, fucking brilliant, yeah. So I super glued the cunts to the wall. When he pulled them off and ripped all the sole off. No, you ain't fucking got them either, have you? Oh, he chased me for fucking ages. But yeah, we used to fucking, oh mate, we used to terrorise them. Super glue them to the wall, yeah, fucked them. On the dressing room, stuck on the wall like that.
I just wouldn't want to get involved.
You just let yourself to yourself, yeah.
I'd say crack on, lads.
I don't know, there was some that kept themselves to themselves, but generally if you kept yourself, you were like a target, we'd get you know, just to see what reaction you'd get first. You know, and some of them, they're like John Elder at Nottingham Forest, centre half. can't remember what happened now, but Ian Wone done something. He tried to join the gang, and Woney's a great lad, but he never had the like cheeky banter side of it. He come across, so he said something to John Elder, and John had him round the fucking throat in the lift until he was blue, and his head had gone, John, and I'm trying to prise his fingers off his throat when John let him go. You know, like Rocky, if he dies, he dies. He's like one of them. John had an Aston Martin, and he used to wear the fucking worst clothes in Chelsea with shoes as he's getting out of his Aston Martin. Come on, John, fuck off. But
Tang spoke a lot about Megson. Obviously didn't speak very highly of him.
Yeah.
But you'll have been with him at Norwich.
I enjoyed Mego's coming. When I was a kid at Norwich, Mego came as a player. I think we signed him from Man City, I think. And he used to say I was his wingman, because I was only 16, I think, at the time.
So he took you under his wing.
Did he? Fuck, he was an horrible bastard to me. No.
Was he a midfielder?
Yeah. But he used to say, if he got dropped and I played, he'd go, I didn't fancy it today, so you can go out and have a go today.
I'll let you have it.
Yeah, but he was quite a nasty bastard with it at times, because he was only a young kid. And I kind of grew up with him sort of there, and then he became the manager, which, you couldn't call him Ginger Bastard anymore. You had to call him Gaffer. And 3 weeks in, Ginger Bastard. Fuck off, Ginger Bastard. He's like, no, it's Gaffer, lads. Fuck off, Ginge. So I can't remember what happened. I don't know whether it was the taxi incident when we had to fight with the taxi driver or something. I think Mike Walker was the manager then. I'll come back to that story. But something happened, and I'm going to fucking kill him in his dressing room, in his office. So that was that. Done and dusted. I left. And then he called me up to sign at West Brom, and
So you've done something and had a row with him?
Yeah, in the office. Yeah. I'm trying to climb across the desk to get him, and
he must have been shitting his pants.
Do you know when you were saying good and Ginger Bastard? Did he ever have to come down on you and go?
No,
pulled you to one side.
It was difficult for him because he'd had to cross the line at a young age. He was only 36, I think, when he took the job, something like that. So he's still playing, and it's when you got Raw Fox and Tim Sherwood and people like that, Chris Sutton, and they're saying those sort of things. What are you going to fucking say?
Yeah, so everybody were calling him a ginger bastard.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but he used to fuck me up. I mean, I remember, what it's like when you're the young pro. I was 17. I've gone away pre-season to Holland. So I'm on YTS, second year YTS, so I've got £35 a fucking week. So I've had to borrow some money off my old man so I can have a beer over there because I've spent it all in the gambling in the bookies. And I've gone to Mega. What have I got? I need to change this money up at the reception. What fucking currency is it over here? He said, it's Befflers. I went, all right, cheers, mate. So I'm over at the fucking counter. Oh, you love, can I change this for some Befflers? And she's looked at me like I've gone out. What are you on about Befflers? Your currency, you stupid mare. She went, it's Gilda. I went, oh, right. And I'm looking back and he stitched me up. And he was a fucker for things like that. So, it was just one of those things. And he was, I think he was a manager then. And then a couple of lads like Jeremy Goss. Gossy was a fitness freak, but pre-season he became an alcoholic. And, he'd just be fucking drunk all the time. So he's running around the bar, grabbing people's shirts and ripping them open and stuff like that. Mego's gone to me, go on, up to bed, you get out. And Brian Gunn's gone, fuck off, Mego, you ginger bastard. He's staying there with me. And he couldn't argue with him. That was it. So I stayed there. And, we were all getting our fucking clothes ripped off us. And I'm 17, I'm thinking, this is fucking ace. That was the beginning.
This is me YTS.
Yeah, but that's what it was like, That was
Norwich are a team when you're coming through. I mean,
mate, it was
third in that. Third in the Premier League that first season that you come through.
When we got into Europe.
Cup.
And I remember
Bayern Munich.
I was on the bench with Mego. We sat on the bench that day. Fucking Jock, the kit man. Oh, well, he was kit man, physio, and bus driver, I think, at the time. Chris Sutton had said something to me. He's our star striker, and this is the night before we'd gone to the stadium, Olympic Stadium, and trained, and had a look round. And Sutty had said something to Jock, and Jock's fucking flown at him, and he's fighting him. He's going, fucking leave him alone. We need him to play tomorrow. Yeah, that's right, yeah. But, football was really different back then.
The kitman having a fight with your star striker the night before a European Cup match.
You'd never, would you?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
So were you confident, when you were in the youth team coming through? Did you go with the first team, go, right, I'm going to make an impression of you?
No, I didn't really like football, to be honest. I played rugby in Bristol. And football was, I chose football because I got picked for Bristol schools, rugby and football. And I like rugby. And I only played football because of my mum and dad, so I wasn't really that asked, to be honest. And, you know, I got into a bit of bother when I was a kid up in Norwich, you know, having sex with landladies' daughters in the lounge and getting caught and things like that. And
Oh, God.
suspended,
We've all been there.
and, you know, things like that.
Sex with landlady's daughter.
You know, and one was 16 in New Year. Of course, you're away from home and you're not allowed out, are you? So I'm out in the fucking nightclub, and the youth team manager Webby stood there on the dance floor. So I'm fucking dancing. All of a sudden, I've dropped to my knees, but I'm trying to still dance. And everyone thinks I've invented a new dance, and they're doing it. I'm going, fuck off, you lot. I'm trying to, me fucking gaffers there, like, you know. But yeah, so I wasn't really that. I was joining the Navy, to be honest, rather than football. But yeah, and it just. That was it. I mean, I made my debut against Carlton Palmer, actually, against Sheffield Wednesday in, fuck knows when it was, back in the old First Division, when Leeds won the last old First Division. So made my debut then. Then we had Notts County in Wimbledon at home, and then we had Leeds away who won it. And that was on my 18th birthday. And my mum and dad had put a surprise party on. And I'm in fucking Leeds. I was at the phone and said, we got a surprise party for you. He says, brilliant. So on the coach on the way home, I'm still going to get back to Norwich from Leeds after leaving because we're all pissed in the bar, then stopping off to get pissed more, and then get in the car and drive 4.5 hours to fucking Bristol. And they're going, you're going to drink? I said, no, I ain't drinking. So they locked me in the toilet unless I'd have a beer. So I had to drive, didn't I ain't in my car. I don't even care. I think it was like Youth Development's car. I never had a car. So... Cut a long story short, they've held me down, they fucking poured it down my neck. I am absolutely wankered. Got to Bristol at 2:30. Mum and dad said happy birthday and went to fucking bed.
What was the party like? Yeah,
well, fucking me on my own. Wanking.
It was a fantastic 18.
Yeah.
You should have come. You should have been there.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Did Martin O'Neill come in?
Yeah, Martin, I worked under Martin. Fucking brilliant. Strange, but brilliant. You know, I don't know why it works, what he does. You know, we used to call him the alien because he had this fucking thing on his back and it was like, woo, like a big airy mole it was. We used to say he got the alien.
The alien's out.
So you know what it's like, you know, like we had big Rob Newman who was like he was week in, week out. He was always like the centre half, or, you know, he was always playing anyway. Charmer used to get in early, put his kit on, he used to like to sit there. And he'd come in with Martin, put his kit on, he'd come in and he says, fuck, are you doing change? Someone told you the team, yeah? And this is about joking, 15 minutes before kick-off, he used to tell you the team. And he's gone, well, I always fucking play. He says, not today, you don't. Fuck off. Fucked him off.
And dropped him.
Yeah. You know.
It's always a risk, though, doing that. Doesn't matter if
too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he always played. He was like the one that always played, you know.
Do you think he's just done it to prove a point, then?
He did, yeah, and he used to do things. We had like, I don't know what it was, we were playing in the Cup. So it was, I don't know, say somebody, Halifax or something like that. So he got us in on the morning of a night game for training, which we never did. And you think, what's he done this for? And he got us all in. We all went out there, and like Wally was his assistant. He said, what the fuck's going on, Wally? He's going, I don't fucking know. He said, your guess is as good as mine with him, like, you know. And he come out, gathered us all round in a circle. Wally put his fag out, and he's gone, don't just think you got to turn up tonight. Now go home. Sent us home again. You're all like, fuck.
She never actually did anything.
No, never did anything. Never kicked a fucking ball. Never warmed up. Just went out. Stood there wondering what we were doing there. And then he come out and said that. And we all went back. Fucking mental.
That's mad.
So was that Martin O'Neill's first job then? Manager job?
I think he was at Wickham, were he, before?
Yeah, Wickham, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at Wickham. But don't get me wrong, he was brilliant. He was absolutely genius. I don't know what it was about him, but he was a genius. Really, really good.
Just keep
Strange.
things simple.
Yeah.
When Forest come in, were you straight away, Forest? Or
Well,
were there
I
a few-
had a couple of clubs, to be honest. So I'd had a decent season that year. So I had a couple of clubs. I had Crystal Palace as well, but I sort of weighed it up. I looked. Palace are probably going to get relegated from the Premier League. Forest have just been relegated, but look at the squad they've got. You know, and I thought, well, what's the point? I may as well jump on with that now, and then sacrifice a year to go up. And mate, what a decision.
So
I mean,
you must have been playing really well for somebody to
2.2 million
yeah.
they played.
Big money then, isn't it?
even for someone to want to pay that much money for you after obviously the taxi driving thing. You must have been flying.
I had spunk, that's just, I wasn't a naughty kid. I just said, it's just full of spunk, and it's it wasn't never my fault. I just had too much energy. Yeah, I mean, well, look who signed me, Harry. I mean, he's fucking, managed a crazy gang, didn't he? So I was nowhere near that level.
But he might have liked you.
I think you might have been.
Yeah, but he kind of must have thought. Well, he had a role for me within that football club. So, and he did tank, and you've already done this with him. You know what fucking nutcase he is. So, it's. But yeah, it was. Well, Harry flew out to. He's fucking corrupt. Everything's corrupt in it. Harry's. So I've got Crystal Palace and Steve Coppell's the manager, and he's gone. Look, whatever you want. Right, blank check. We just want you. Just come down to us. Have what you want. And I spoke to Harry, and he said, "Well, this is what we're offering." I said, "I'll come and sign for you, Harry." He said, "Do you mean that?" I was in Greece, Halkidiki, never forget it. I was sat by a little pool just off the beach with the turtles. And the bird behind reception must thought, who the fuck's this kid? Because every time I come up, there'd be because it was faxes then. I'd get a fax of like offers with fucking numbers on it, and they were like, astronomical, really, for back then. She was, who the fuck are you? Charlie said, right, are you agreeing with me then on the phone? I said, yeah, no problem. He said, right, I'm coming out tomorrow. I went, I'm on fucking holiday. He went, I'm coming out tomorrow. So he did, flew out to Greece. I signed on the beach on holiday with the secretary, Paul, somebody right there. Yeah. And then he said, right, got to keep this secret. He said, don't want anyone to find out, blah, blah. It's in the fucking sun the next day. I went, Harry, I said, because I shit myself. I went, Harry, I ain't leaked this. He went, I know you haven't either. I said, you told me. I said, well, you told me not to say anything. It's fucking mad. Absolutely mad.
Why, Harry, I know you said about the, obviously, Forest and the team that they had, but did Harry make you?
Harry was ace. I had a real bad ending to my time at Forest because of poor heart, because we didn't get on, or he didn't like me. That was basically it. So I phoned Harry and took all my advice off Harry of how to get out of that situation. And Harry was great. Harry's a football man. He's a proper geezer.
Because like you said, Palace are saying, make your numbers.
But you've got to make a footballing decision, haven't you? It's not always about money. I mean, you get paid enough anyway, so it's not about money. You got to look at did I want to go to Palace? It's a fucking sinking ship, or do I want to go onto a ship that I've just added another engine and we're gonna and the players they had there. I mean, the squad was unbelievable. I mean, it really was unbelievable, and you're gonna learn and grow. And at 21, that's what you want.
Because we talked about this time at Forest with a few players that with Norm. And this is the Van Hooydonk situation again, the promotion.
Oh, the Van Hooydonk thing. See, I agree with what Pierre was saying and what he did, but it made me laugh because I think I never got involved. I was too busy fucking around to give a fuck whether Pierre come back or not, to be honest. But you had people there like going, I'm fucking going to... If I see him, I'm going to fuck... Well, no one said fuck all. Jeff Thomas was the only person who pulled him about it, and the rest of them just went, psh, and I thought, you're a bunch of cunts. If you're going to say something...
We had somebody on Twitter, I don't know if this is true, but were you one of the only ones that celebrated with him when he scored his first goal?
I may well have done, yeah, I ain't bothered. To be honest, I understand why he did it. I mean, it dropped us in the shit as well. But I kind of understood why he did it, and he was on fucking 40 grand a week, I think, or something stupid like that. So he could only find you 2 weeks in every month. So he sat at home copying fucking 40 grand a month. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck?
So you did that, you just weren't...
It ain't none of my business. It's none of my business. If I've got an opinion on it, I'll tell him. But do you know what? I kind of agreed with him making a stance, but not just dropping us in the shit. That was wrong.
I think that's what Norm said.
Because he left us there.
He felt like we're a team,
yeah,
and
that's
you're
right.
fucking letting us all down.
Yeah, and we were, but we kind of agreed with it, and I just kept out of it. But there was people that were gobbing off and then fucking never said anything. But that's life, isn't it? But fucking Norm, man. Did he tell you the one about the Teppanyaki restaurant when he burnt his hands?
No.
Teppanyaki restaurant up one of the roads we used to go to with the lads and the fucking chef catch the egg in the hat. So Norm got in with the hat, camera. Had to wait for him to burn until he could get him off. Fucking goalie. Fucking goalie. Who puts her hands down?
I'll have to speak to you about that fucker.
I didn't mention it, did he?
No.
He talks about the bin bags though.
Oh mate, come in one more. I said, what's wrong, Norm? He's gone, can you believe that cunt? I said, who are you talking about now? He's gone, my missus. I go, well, what's happened? He's gone, what's that? They're having a fucking family breakfast. And my divorce letter comes from her. She ain't mentioned divorce. Over breakfast, we find out a fucking letter from the solicitor. I'm divorcing you. He's like, looks at her going, what? Where's that come from? Fucking brilliant. God. Great lad, Norm. Great lad.
I was meaning the bin bags on the roof of his car.
Yeah, well, you know, it's have we not done that story?
No.
Okay, so Tank has explained it a little bit. I think he was protecting me because he thought I might have been still married to the same bird, but I'm not now, so I can tell you the truth. So it started off, we were going down to London for a night out. Big Ron was a manager, and we got beat at Villa, and it was our Christmas party. So Big Ron went, fucking cancelled, mate. We had a coach full of fucking beers and strippers. It was going to be on the way down and then have a proper party and all that. Anyway, cancelled. So we go back in and we're in on the Sunday, so we've got to see him run our fucking tits off. So the South Bank bar is right on Trent Bridge, and it's like above it's like offices, and it's a tower block. It's like 20 odd stories high. It's fucking huge. So we're in there and we're having our Christmas party all day. We're in on Monday, but we don't give a fuck, because you didn't back then. I forgot about how many times I trained, more than I fucking remember, because I was pissed most of the time. So we're in there. So these two birds have come up to me, and Richard Goff I think we had him on loan. Goffy, and he said, do you want to come upstairs and play Skalectrics? So I thought, fucking hell. I've had some lines before. I mean, I've had some decent lines, but from a bird to say that. So I've gone, yeah, fucking go on then. I'll come and play Skalectrics. Hey, Goffy, fancy Skalectrics?
I've never heard it called Skalectrics before.
He says, yeah, I love a bit of Skalectrics. You got, mate, honestly, I ain't fucking kidding you. Open the door, the biggest 4-lane fucking track you've ever seen. Went all round the fucking apartment. I've looked at Goffy, and one of them, your jaw hits the floor. I thought, fucking have had us in here. They want us to play Skalectrics. I'm shit at Skalectrics, I've got no idea what the fucking hell you're on about. So I throw the lips on one, she ain't having it. I throw the lips on the other one, she ain't having it. I think, fuck this, slam the door, kick the fucking bin bag over the barrier, over the railing. I thought, there's all cars down there. So I've looked over and it's gone straight down, straight through the back window of a fucking car. And a kid gets out of the car, so I've fucking legged it all down the fire escape, back into the South Bank, said nothing. He might be in there, I don't know. So the next day we get in, there's me, Tank, Jeff Thomas has had his cruise ship, so he's led on the treatment table. So I just told that story like that, and fucking Big Norm the dafty fucker comes in. Fucking hell, lad, you never guess what happened to me last night? I'm on the phone to my missus trying to get a couple more hours out, and a fucking bin bag goes through me back window. Jeff's just had his cruise ship done, and he's fucking in agony because he's like, oh mate, honestly, it's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
What's a Skalectric? Where's a 4-lane Skalectric?
Mate, 4-lane Skalectric. The cars had lights and everything. You know, one of them like going, they got lights. So fucking give a shit. Take your knickers down. I'm fucking going home. Mate, honestly, the disappointment on my face. I'm quite a jovial, happy person. The fucking look on my face must have been like a scream mask. One of them.
Skalectrics is some fucking
honestly,
sex game.
The fucking thing was, I could only open the door, could only get in because the track was right up against the door. Fucking huge. Had bridges and little miniature people stood on in trees. I'm like, fucking hell, love. How the fuck do you live in here? It scared me a little bit then. I've got to admit, I was a bit scared then.
People in trees.
What's on the side of the track? The geezer went on the fucking bridge with a checkered flag, like plastic bloke. Like the toy soldiers you used to have when you was a kid. But like little miniature men, I thought, fuck. She ain't going to be able to suck a cock if she plays games.
Oh, mate, my stomach.
So.
Oh, where do we go from there?
I don't know. Fucking Skalectric.
Yeah, it's a fucking hell of a line, isn't it?
Do you want to go upstairs and play Skalectric? Yeah.
Honestly, the last thing I was expecting was a fucking Skalectric track. One, you're a fucking bird. 2, 4 lanes. Really, is that necessary? 2, not enough. For the size of the apartment, 2 would be sufficient. One of them little figure of 8 tracks, like we all had as kids. Not a fucking great big fucking. 2 would be sufficient. Old Pirelli down the side of the track and everything, banking up.
God. Did you get out with Kev? Kev Campbell?
Yeah, great lad, Kev. Great lad. My first time I ever met him was I signed from Norwich to Forest. Our first home game, Friday Night Live at Sky, was Norwich. So Harry's pulled me and he's gone, you ain't playing. I went, you fucking what? I said, no, you've just fucking signed me now, you ain't playing me. I said, you fucking better be playing me. This better not be a wind-up. He went, no, I'm not playing you. I was fucking devastated, so I'm on the bench, So, Norwich, Keith O'Neill was, left-hand side, fucking worldie of a goal. And I was on then, pretty much straight away, thrown me on. We won 4-1. Got booed off. So I'm walking off the fucking pitch, and I went, because sometimes I'd come off the pitch, I ain't got a fucking clue where he won, lost, or what the score was. And I've gone, Kev, we have won, haven't we? He's gone, yeah, get fucking used to that. He said, like, that's what he said. And it was, you know, it was a little bit like that. At the county ground, a little bit like that, you know. I always got on great with the fans, but you could see, you know.
So you won 4-1 and you got
fucking
and they weren't happy.
Yeah, because the goals were a bit scrappy, I think, because some of you know, one too silky. I was never too silky myself, like.
So that you think that was just the Forest, the Brian Clough thing?
Yeah, I mean, it was still in its early phases of, you know, you had Cloughie and Frank Clark and, you know, people like that. Then Harry come in, and it was still quite raw, and, you know, they didn't like the change, and the club was going through quite a bit of change. To get relegated, it was like, you know. It was embarrassment for them, and
from where they've been.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big, proud club with a lot of history, and you know, they expected it to be things to be done in a certain way. I mean, you know, taking your clothes off in nightclubs and pissing everywhere, they didn't like that very much.
I do.
I love it. Still do it now sometimes.
But no, I know what you mean. Like it's a bit like Man United now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you've got
Transition.
Yeah.
on such a pedestal, and then how do you live up to that expectation?
That's right. But that was my first encounter with Kev, and you know, we were great friends. You know, and we were a good squad. To be fair, we come down to the Belfry for a game of golf. So ones who were playing golf played golf. The ones who didn't went out into town, and then we met back up to go in the Bel Air, which was like a nightclub on the part of the Belfry. So we come down. I'm playing golf. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't, depending on what was going. But I forgot my fucking gear to go out in. So I give Chris Bart Williams my bank card and said, "Look, while you're out, just buy some fucking clothes, like, you know, for me to wear tonight." He spent a £5 in all the fucking charity shops. I look like Cloak of the fucking Clown. Honestly, I've got odd shoes on, fucking some dead man's fucking trousers that are like Paddington Bear, and a fucking shirt with lapels out here, corduroy blazer. Man, honestly, I fucking pulled off and nicked a bird as well. They were gutted. On shoes and fucking no socks, trousers didn't fit. I fucking still mind you, it was fucking dark in there.
To be fair, you were a good book. You still are now, but you were a good-looking bastard. Wasn't
Yeah,
you?
well, you know, I have my moments. You see me fucking misses. I could do better than that, to be fair. But she'll do for now. No.
You and Carlton get on. Carlton Palmer.
Yeah, CP. Yeah, DP for CP. Yeah.
Short time.
Yeah, he's a quiet, unassuming lad, and you know, he's not out there at all in your face, and loud and fucking bolchy. You know, he used to go in there and lift a fucking 5k dumbbell and go, "4, not bad for 34, is it, boys?" Like, but no, great lad. I remember being in. I wasn't with him I didn't know him at the time, but it was a nightclub off the M6, Kells. And it was attached to the hotel, and then you go back to the hotel afterwards, and it was just like a shag fest basically, and all the football lads used to go in there. And I was in there one night with Mike Milligan. Took me in there. Remember Millie? Mike Milligan was Everton. Was it Everton or Man City? Anyway, he was at Norwich, and I went in there with Millie, and Gary Pallister was at the bar, and he fucking hell, man, a sip, and he'd take the pint down. And it was something about the story with Carlton. He said, "I'll have something champagne." So we only got Magnums. He said, "I'll have a bottle of Magnum then."
Did he tell that one? No, somebody else told us.
I'll have a bottle of Magnum, like everyone's
Norm, I think it was Norm.
Everyone's fell apart on the big fucking bottle of Magnum. but you know what? That was the beauty of it. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, "Yeah, I'll have a bottle of Magnum then." You know, and everyone's like, "Fuck off." You know, he'd go, "Yeah, you fuck off out of your little house. I've got a fucking lovely house." You know, that's what he's like. He'd egg you off proper. You know, he'd say, "If you got fucking half an hour, come round and have a look at my fucking wardrobe." You know, he'd proper egg you off, and he didn't give a fuck about it. He really didn't. But that was like him and Ron, and fucking, they were good mates, weren't they? And Ron was,
sounds
you know, fucking.
So who's in the clan with you then? Like with Alan Rodgers, obviously a good bit.
It was only me and Tank.
Is that with that?
At Forest, yeah, nobody else dared fucking join us. You know, they just couldn't keep up, and yeah, it was honestly that was. It was as most extreme as you could fucking get us to Forest.
Tank said something about, did you go to Miami?
Oh, sunk a fucking boat in Miami. Has he told you that one?
No.
I think Norm mentioned
Norm
it.
said something about it, but I'm sure Tank said something.
Norm sunk the fucker, that's why. So we got promoted, they've sent us to Miami. So I've brought a blow-up doll called her Maggie, took her everywhere with me. 5-star hotel. They ain't very happy. Customers are moaning. I'm trying to bone her in the pool, like, you know. I agreed to put clothes on her. So
keep the dignity, eh?
he's put the CEO, whatever his name is, can't remember now. He's put about fucking 25 grand behind the bar. Well, that's gone within fucking 1 day. He's had to come and put some more on. Me, Jeff, Tank, Glyn Hodges, what a lad. We tried to do every Hooters in Florida, which there's a fucking load in there. We thought, you know, Florida's, how big can it be? You know, fucking massive, trust me. So we took Maggie with us everywhere we've gone. So this one day, he says, we get this boat out. So it's for the waterways behind, you know, to see them like water repose and that.
The estuaries,
yeah. So he said, do not take it out to the sea. He said, do not take it out to the sea. But I remember the bloke saying it. I was pissed, but I do remember him saying, don't take it out to the sea. So Norm's driving. I'm sat in the
driving.
I'm sat on this fucking swivel chair at the front, and the boat just goes straight off. There's no up. It just goes straight off. So I'm sat on the swivel chair there. Dave Bessett's sat on the swivel chair there, and Jeff Thomas is sat on the floor of the deck like that with his feet dangling over into the water. And I'm fucking thinking, that's a ferry there. You know, one of the big fucking ferries you on cruises on. That's a fucking ferry, and it's there with the doors up. The fucking waves are coming, and then we hear, this is the one, Norm, this is the one. We took off this fucking wave. The boat's gone down. Jeff Thomas has disappeared. He's gone under the nose. We've all legged it to the back, and the boat's tipped up, and all the water's come on, and the fucker's going down. So now, we can't start it. We're about 250 yards offshore. Craig Armstrong's going, I can't swim. I said, you're going to fucking drown. The fucking sofas are floating off, all the beers and wine are floating off, flip-flops fucking everywhere, and the fucker's going down. And we're drifting down to where all the fishermen are going, get out, we're going, fuck off, we can. Fucking Miami Vice coming down the beach, woo, can you get out of the boat, can you get out? Fuck off, we can. Jumped off, swam to shore, fucked off, and went out the thing, said, your boat's fucking sunk, mate, that's it. Boat's done it, and we all chipped in a kind of 30 or 40 grand or something. I can't remember the exact figure, but we all threw some dough in. I managed to save Maggie, thankfully, and she spent
She lived to tell the tale.
She weren't drowning, was she?
No, she was frightened, but, you know, had to console her.
Exiting like David Hasselhoff with Maggie under arm.
Yeah, but on the last night with Maggie, so I thought, I can't take her back with me. So, you know, it was holiday romance, that's all it was. I'm leaving her there. So I've opened the window, put her in the window, shut the window. She's fucking like that in the hotel. The fucking next thing I know, they've shut the road off. They think they got a jumper. Maggie's like that at the window. All the fucking police shouting out, hey lady! Fucking Maggie the jumper. Naked woman in the window gonna jump. What a surprised look at her. With shower gel dribbling out her mouth. Oh God. What a fucking trip, honestly. I come back with a tattoo, I did. I think, I did, yeah. Yeah, you finished a fucking bolt of lightning at the shop. Honestly, I've got fucking half a sun on my arm. He says, it's not going to regenerate. He says, you'll have to come back tomorrow. I said, I'm fucking flying tonight. I can't. I never went back, so I've left it like it. You got half a sun on my arm. Oh my God. It's a great conversation starter.
Mate, I'm fucking sweating here. I'm sweating from laughing. Oh dear.
You have a top up.
So we've had obviously I messaged Tank today saying, have you got anything for us? And he said something about the room you done in Miami.
It was
Is this the same trip?
No, that was the end of season. This was a pre-season trip.
Right. I can't believe they let you back in.
So a different hotel.
After you'd sunk the boat, I thought you
come back from Maggie.
Yeah. So this one was. I know they're fucking stupid. They must have just signed Andy Gray and Jack Lester. They could have only just signed and not been scared yet. You know, for the first trip.
Not realised what we're going to be.
Because it was 100 degrees in Miami. And they went in our room and turned our heating on full blast.
Oh, so they've picked you as victims.
They've chose us. Yeah. Yeah. And of course,
red rag.
Of course, the lads are they're like, what have you done? Why have you done that? You know.
Do you think the rest of the lads were like, I think you should get their room?
Leave the fucking country. That's what they should have done.
The thing is, it's weak as well, isn't it? Just turn the heat back down.
Mate,
it's a weak effort.
It's pathetic. So we thought we'd show them how to do it. So me and Tank threw their bed off the balcony, one of their beds, and it was on the fucking roof of the other hotel next door there. And the other bed was in the lift with all their clothes, a tread of their clothes from the lift all the way up.
Hansel and Gretel.
To their room, so they knew where to put the bed back. Andy Gray had a book, we ripped up, fucking wiped our ass with it, down the toilet, everything down the toilet. I think the telly was all smashed up, brand new sunglasses he was going on about in the day, fucking $200, fucking ripped them up down the toilet, everything, fucking trashed their room. And then, I was trying to educate him to show you, if you're going to do someone's room, that's what you do. If you're going to do it, don't fuck with the eating, you know, just turn that off, there's no damage, you know, what kind of a fucking statement are you making? You know?
That's why it's your tackle, you're in with the season pros.
We're trying to stay in the Premier League, that ain't going to fucking do it, you know, Pierre on striking, that's what you bring to the fucking table. I ain't fucking gonna cut the mustard, is it? This is what you do, and you fucking trash it properly.
So, did you used to get bills? From hotels?
Well, yeah, we couldn't pay them because we don't have no fucking wages.
How did they react to that?
What, the hotels?
Were kick it off? No, who's Andy Gray.
They wouldn't dare fucking say anything, would they? They'd mutter under their breath a little bit, but you know, you've met fucking Tank. You ain't gonna, you know. You just have to let it go, don't you? You know.
Just gotta hold your hands up and say, right, I've had my room.
And they got to fucking prove it's us. I mean, don't get me wrong. We used to watch CSI. We had all the forensic fucking gear on, not to leave the hair, had hair nets and everything. You know, fucking prove it. we used to fucking, you know, check out where's the cameras, right? If we take that path, they won't find us that way. They'll prove it's us. Everyone knew it was us. It was always us. You know? You just hear us giggling at 3 a.m, you know.
Oh man!
But funny.
Man. So who left Forest first, you or Tank?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. Paul Hart said I'd never play for the club. Paul Hart took over after Ron, I think. And he said I'd never play for the club as long as he was manager. And I went, okay.
What was the straw that brought the...
I don't know. Probably my behaviour around town, and I may have slept with his sister or maybe his wife. I don't know. I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest. I mean, you know, it's not personal, is it? We're here to do a job. It's one of those things. But yeah, he didn't like me, and I said, okay, no problem. So I phoned Harry. I come out and phoned Harry. I said, what am I going to do? He says, do you call him Gaffer? I said, no, Paul. He said, right, is he actually calling him Gaffer? I said, yeah. He said, well, I said, I just keep calling him Paul because it winds him up. He said, right.
And he got promoted from the youth team?
Yeah, from the kids, yeah. And he was good at it, don't get me wrong. So Harry said, go every morning, knock his door, get in early. Morning, Paul. Can I go on a free? And then he'd say, no. And I'd say, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And that's pretty much how it went for a couple of months. Every morning. Morning, Paul. It's Gaffer. No, bye, Paul. Can I have a free? No, they want money for you. They're going to give me half. No, all right, see you in the morning. And that was it. And then it started getting, you know, like they made me train with the stiffs, like, you know. And then, what the fuck is his name? Mick McFarlane or something like that. Little fucking ratty weasel, little twat. It wasn't his fault. He was told to tell one of the kids to give me a boot. So one of the kids give me a boot. I went, mate, if you do that again, I'm going to give you a slap.
In training, like?
Yeah. So, and blatantly nowhere near a ball. I never even had a ball near me. So he's done it again, so I'll give him a slap, and then Charlie McFarlane's come over, and I've gone, go on in, fucking one more step, mate, and you can have it as well. Like
so they're getting a young lad to kick you.
Yeah.
So you react,
off,
so
they
can
sack me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I reacted, and then I was going to kill Charlie McFarlane as well, and then next morning, Paul, can I have a free? Yeah, get out of my fucking club. I went, thank you very much, and I walked out. That was it. Went on garden leave then. And then I got Frank Burrows at West Brom Meadows number 2 phoned me. Couldn't understand a fucking word he said. So I said, you better put whoever can speak English on, mate. And then Mego come on. And I thought, fucking hell, Norman, brilliant.
So when you went West Brom then, did Forest end up getting any money for you or not?
No. But they said about 200 grand, but that was mine, not anybody else's.
So that was just to pay the rest of your contract?
Sort of yeah. So
did you speak to Megson about, because obviously you said you fell out with him when you left at Norwich, was that instantly
never
fine?
Mentioned it, no. He said, do you want to come and play for us? I said, fuck off, you can't afford me. He went, Just come and have a... He said, I'm trying to build something. I said, fuck off, you ginger twat. He said, come down and have a chat. So I said, all right, I'll come and have a chat. So I come down, went into the ground, and he's like, where's the training ground? We haven't got one of them. Where the fuck do you train them? Well, we have to organise it on the morning. Like, and I'm thinking, when you want me to fucking come and sign here? I said, you mad? So anyway,
were they in Championship then?
Yeah,
the equivalent?
but they just survived relegation from the Championship that season, the season before. So,
Norwich,
anyway.
and Forest, are in the Championship.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. So I said, look, cut a long story short, I struck a deal with him. I said, yeah, go on in. I'll come down. So that was it, and it was. We never had a training ground. It was. We used to train on something called Jurassic Park, which was over the road from the ground, Holford's Lane. Dog shit park was another thing, but it was right by a power plant. And if it rained, the fucking electric's jumping across. You'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing here? You know. Can't get any training facilities today, lads. We're going to go for a road run. What, into fucking Birmingham and back? Is this a fucking professional setup or what? But you know what? I mean, this is how bad we were. It's not bad. We weren't a great footballing side, but one of the best bunch of lads I've ever worked with. They were fucking. We were a gang, and if you hit one, you hit them all. And it was such a great laugh. We never even had a fucking promotion bonus wrote in the bonus contract, because who the fuck thought we'd get promoted? Not in a million years.
Who was in that squad?
So if you had a bad game, you had a Sir Gilmore. So that was Lara Sigerson, Philip Gilmore. And Darren Moore and Philip Gilchrist. You had a Sir Gilmore. Fucking hell, mate, honestly. We never used to play through the midfield too much under Mego, I tell you. Used to bang it into Deej, Daniel Dicchio and Jason Roberts. Ran their throat. Get hold of that! Fucking hold of it! Fucking up here! He's only from here to do boom! Fucking, what's he coming back for? Fucking like that in the midfield thinking, what the fuck have I done here? This one day, on a Friday, Mega always used to make us train on the pitch, because I think they put their prices up everywhere else on a Friday, so we train on the pitch. So this one day, we got the ball in the halfway line, we're doing set pieces and stuff like that. So, Mauro, put the ball in the halfway line, right, I want you to kick it over the defence's head. So first one, he scoffed. So I'm in fucking stitches, he can't kick a fucking ball. Second one, he scoffed, I've got reload. No, he can't fucking do it, can he? We're all right, Gilly, you fucking put one over his head. They were fucking awful. But we all were, we were just a gang of lads, and I mean, it was an incredible time. And how the fuck we got? I think we had like 20 odd 1-0 wins. And it was only because we had, like, strikers up front that could get you a goal. And you weren't getting past our back foot. They couldn't play football. They could fucking defend, I mean, they were incredible at defending. But the problems came when we had the ball. That was the fucking problem. It was horrific.
We were all right when the other team had it.
Man, I do, like, the club now, and I say to them, how the fuck did you used to watch that? You pay money to fucking watch that. Grenade football, I used to call it. You get 1-0 up, and that was it. Nobody could fucking go past the halfway line. Nobody. The strikers, no one. Then we'd build a fucking trench. Soak it up, boys. Here we go. So we 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Did you spend 85 minutes in your own half because you weren't allowed out? Megan would go, get back. Where you going? I'm a striker. I don't care. Get back. It's fucking unbelievable, honestly. And we had a record clean sheets. There's no fucking mystery. I mean, you put everybody in the goal, the ball won't fit.
Was that the season of the famous Battle of Bramall Lane then?
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
You were heavily involved. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was about me. Yeah, I broke his fucking nose and double fractured his eye socket. He tried to fucking sue me outside of football.
Santos.
Yeah, George, my mate George. Yeah. Chased me around the fucking airport. Fucking no, fuck. Yeah, so
in that first game, was it an off the ball thing, or was it just
when I done him?
Yeah.
No, well, the ball had been gone a bit, but he threw his head onto my elbow more than anything else. That's how the panel saw it.
Is that legit? Was that?
Yeah, no, it was. It was an accident. I felt sorry. I thought when he went down, I thought, he's fucking down for you, twat. I went over and tried to grab him up, and his fucking face looked like the beast I'd been. I thought, ooh, that's not very nice. Yeah, but you know what? It's one of those things, and he obviously felt aggrieved by it. And Warnock was the twat out of it all, because Warnock pulled George on the Wednesday and said, look, I ain't playing you. I'm releasing you at the end of the season. You're not playing. He said, but I'll put you on the bench and I'll give you enough time to go on and do him. Really? Now, Robert Oliphant was there. He was the left back, and me and Rob were friends because we were at Norwich together, and he told me.
Right.
So Derek McInnes' fucking pass was it was an hospital ball as it was short as fuck, and he's just took me.
So his sole intention when coming on that pitch was to do you.
Me, yeah, absolutely, yeah. which is fine, it ain't a problem. I mean, luckily I saw him coming, so I jumped.
How
He took me.
How he hasn't broke your leg?
Well, he must have hit like one of my nerves because my leg went numb. I thought he broke my leg. And then obviously I was a bit of oblivious to what was going on. But then Mego in his wisdom thought I'll get him off. So he took me off to get me in the dressing room out of the way. So because George had been sent off. As I've come around the corner with a fitness coach, fucking George has come out the tunnel. You know the song like About Out of Hell? Looks fucking like that. Big fucking George. He's a big kid. Flew out the tunnel. Luckily, to be fair to Adi, he's fucking ex-PT instructor in the army. He's wrestled him to the ground and I thought, I ain't going to be able to do this cunt without a prop. So I ran into the fucking dressing room to get a crutch, one of the metal crutches you take, and then before I know it, the police are in. I can't get out. George is going fucking wild outside trying to get in, and I'm kind of hoping he don't, So that was it. That was the Battle of Bramall Lane, and then we went to Marbella. Then the club sent us to Marbella for getting promoted at the end of that season, and Sheffield United were just landing in from somewhere as we were flying out, and he was apparently looking for me around the airport. George wanted a bit of fucking... So I just went and stood next to Moro and said, look after me. Cause,
that's mad from Warnock. That Warnock said, right, you're not playing, but I will put you on in enough time to do him.
Yeah.
So...
that's what I was told. That's what I was told.
But you can see that moment, like you said, that you...
Oh, mate, the fucking tackle. I was like fucking dancing on ice, wasn't it? Like it was a triple salto. I should have won a fucking 10 for that. I mean, that was fucking ridiculous, wasn't it?
When you say your leg's numb, you can see that moment when you kind of kick back in.
Yeah.
Because the
physio's got hold of me, yeah.
And then all of a sudden you jump up like, right, let me at it. Let me get involved.
And Derek's fucking stitched up by then, and he's at a Sufo's headbutted him, and I don't know. It was chaos, to be honest. But
I only realised today that them two didn't. Well, obviously, you've just said Santos was told he wasn't going to play again anyway.
Yeah.
Well, he got sacked as well. Sufo.
Did he?
Yeah.
For the headbutt.
Yeah. But there was beef between Warnock and Mego as well, wasn't there? They didn't get on either.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Before
Sheffield
that.
United thing.
Yeah. There's animosity between them two as well. So
going into the game, did you know that it was something was going to happen?
Mego asked me if I wanted to go and play. He said, I'll leave you behind. He said, I know what's happened. He said, I know what's the rumours are going around, what's going to be happening. He said, I'll leave you behind. I went, fuck off, get me right involved in that. Fucking shirking away from that, no chance. Fucking George Santos, no problem. But
what are the chances though for him to leave you short?
Oh, proper short as well. I mean,
it was as if you were in on it, weren't it? You know what I mean? It was as if
it was, wasn't it? Okay, I said that to him. I said, you're a fucker, you. I said, you were in on that, weren't you? Proper sirens on the pass. But I mean, it's.
Have you seen him since then?
George? No. And to be fair, he was at West Brom, and everyone says what a quiet, gentle, placid lad he is, and all that fucking one coming out the tunnel with me. I tell you, gentle, quiet, placid. He was like a fucking man possessed. Honestly, I didn't fancy it at all. Honest, that's why I went for a prop. I did. I thought I ain't taking you without anything. Good job when I had my gun with me. I'd have fucking missed him anyway. Like a tanks mate, like Les. Yeah, funny fuckers, Les and Stewie. Les, Stewie, and Smegger. Fuck me. It's like the living dead.
So what actually happened with the gun? We have to speak about the gun.
Well, he's fucking dancing about and he was scaring all the birds away. So I tried to shoot the fucker to get him out of the way. Honestly, fucking, you know what Scout's like that? Fuck off.
What was he pissing you off like?
Yeah, proper. Yeah, they're not shut up, do they? I like to sit in my eye and fucking pigeon or pheasant or whatever, But I think it was him. I give him a duck. So I shot the duck and it was flapping about on the floor. So we went and got it. So put the barrel and blew its fucking head off. And they go mad, don't they? Flapping like that. So I give it to him and he's like, this fucking thing's going mental under his coat. Like. But they come down. I lived in a village, a fucking wronged village. It was proper felt. I was the only fucker in the village with a shotgun licence. Yeah, everyone had a gun. I used to go down to the town and country store at the weekend and buy 7,000 rounds because I had to buy everyone else because I was the only one with a licence. They'd have them under their beds, hanging on their bedroom walls. I'd lock mine away. Mind you, I haven't got any more been taken off. I got raided the other week. Well, that's another story. Yeah, fucking. I'm in the shower about 6:30 and it says, there's fucking old Bill at the door. Says, don't answer it. I come down, no, fuck off, turn the lights out. So I've got your vans in there, haven't you? Yeah, they're in the kitchen. I ain't joking. There's 6 of them. 6, and they're fully armed. Nah, I've come in. Me towel. Are you boys? Can I do your
about Les?
Where are your guns? I went locked away in the cabinet. Fucking weren't. The fucking guns were like under the stairs.
Dotted around house.
Yeah, they're under the stairs, and the cabinet was up here. I ain't fucking put them away. They were locked under the stairs, but not in the cabinet, sort of thing.
You have to be in the cabinet.
Oh yeah,
is that part of your license?
Yeah, yeah. And the cabinet's got to be bolted to a wall. Oh mate, it's fucking strict. I think they're a little bit over the top myself, but. So I said to my missus, "Fucking keep them here. They're up fucking under the stairs." Like, I sort of get them in the cabinet. And fucking where the keys? Like, you know, one of them. Fucking nothing. Fucking ammo all over the cabinet as well. She says, I says, "What's the problem then?" I said, "They're locked away, you know." He said, "Yeah, but you haven't fucking let us know where you've lived. You moved house 4 times. We were trying to fucking find you for ages like that." And he said, "Your license expired." I went, "Oh, fucking, is that all it is?" So, anyway, they fucking took them away and I ain't got them back. I don't shoot anymore. Someone's going to nip it, aren't they? So, Les fucking deserved it. Ruining my day. But they come down to the village on the sole purpose to get fucking wankered. So we had, God bless him, Big Steve's dead now. Fucking nightmare, scaffolding lad. Big kid, I mean, you know, could fucking put him away. Oh, his tank, who they'd had like a stupid bet who could drink the most. And they're drinking pints of fucking lime and Baileys, you know, it goes like...
Oh, when it's
blocking you. Oh, mate, honestly, we had training the next day. I mean, we had training every day, so it wasn't a problem. But, yeah, so they come down for that. So we got twatted. And I mean, I've twatted, like 15, 18 pints in, twatted. And let's go shooting. What a great idea.
Whose suggestion was that, man?
Probably mine, I don't know.
Did anybody take over Tank's role at West Brom? Did you get a new wingman?
Has he been fucking drinking? Tank one out, West Brom.
No, it means...
When you went to West Brom, did
I get a new wingman? Sorry.
Yeah.
West Brom, we had like, there's cliques in football. In our little group, it was me, Jeff Horsfield, Sean Gregan, Paul Robinson, Jonathan Greening, and myself, and that was our little fucking group, like, and we ripped the daylights out of each other every day. In one way or another. I mean, we went to, we played Bolton, and I'd fucking scored. I remember all my goals because there ain't that many of them. And I'd scored, but I broke my toe in the game, and I was supposed to be going away with Wales, and the lads were going to Marbella, and I'm sat there, and I'm going, I was spewing, like, because I wanted to go. We were playing Italy, and I wanted to go and play. And Mego's come in and said, "Right, you're not going to Wales. You broke your toe, so you come with us to Banús." To Marbella. I said, "I ain't fucking going anywhere. You can fuck off." I said, "I'm going fishing." I had a little lodge down in Devon. I said, "I'm going fishing."
Going fishing?
You can fuck off. I'm going fishing.
Head just gone.
Yeah, gone. Sat there on the end of the physio's bed, telling everyone to fuck off. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. You can all fuck off. And I had a scalpel on me, and you're going to fucking get it, like, you know. So he's gone. So they let me calm down. He said, "Look, just come away with us." He said, "And you can be like the entertainments." For the lads, said, "You ain't got to do a fucking thing. No physio, none of that. He said, just go and have a fucking good time. Keep the lads entertained." I said, "All right, no worries." Okay, so I went along. So I'd be in the morning, I'd be up at 5, down in the kitchen with the chef making sandwiches.
Making sandwiches?
Yeah, because they're playing golf in there, so I've got to make them their sandwiches. Just go around on my golf buggy, with my sandwiches and my beers in, give them the fucking broken toe. I couldn't fucking walk. So I drive the golf buggy all day. So this one day, Griggs has come with me. And we've been on it all fucking day, drinking in the sun all day. Then we're in the clubhouse. The only rule was you had to be there for training, and you had to be there for 7 o'clock dinner. You know, and that was the only rule. This day we've been on it all day. I think we started about fucking 8:30 in the morning, you know, driving the golf buggy, drinking all the way through the day. Got to about 7 o'clock. I can't fucking walk. So Griggs, I said, "Griggs, you're going to have to carry me up the fucking hill to the thing." He said, "I can't fucking carry you." So we nicked the golf buggy. And then up in fucking the harbour, didn't we? All driving it all over there. Yeah. So anyway, we got back to dinner. We're late. We're moving fine. We've gone back out. So I'm rooming with Derek McInnes, who's the club captain, and Griggs is rooming with Moro, who's fucking born again Christian. There's fucking me and him, the wrong uns. So we got down into Banús, and we're fucking smashed. And we were all nighters. It's now 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Managed to cop a ride back with a couple of birds. Got to the hotel. As I'm coming in, Derek's going down for breakfast. So I said, "I'll fucking come to breakfast. Would you have a bite to eat and a cup of coffee and have a chat?" Like, so we're sat there.
He was buzzing with that, was he?
Yeah, well, fair.
You would be, wouldn't you?
You'd be on it for about 19 hours, but I'll have a cup of coffee and a bacon sarnie with you, no bother.
Bit of a chin wag.
So
we'll chew the fat over a croissant.
As we sat there having breakfast, Moro's come down. He's gone, Jono, what you done to Greece, Jono? Like that. I thought, "What do you mean?" He says, Jono, come on, you got to come see this, Jono. This is how he talks, Moro. It's fucking hilarious. So I've gone, "What's happened?" He's gone, well, he said, I heard a bang on the door. He says, I've gone and looked through the spy hole. He said, I can't see anybody. So I've gone back, got it back into bed. Then I've heard, what? What? Don't you touch me. What? Gregan, fuck off. Don't you touch me. Like this. What Griggs has done, he's fell against the door, banged the door, that's the bang. He looked for his file, can't see him. One of the night porter, one of the porters has tried to help Griggs up. He's sending him fuck off. And all that. So we've come up and he's fucking green. He's sat up in bed like that and he's on the phone to his missus, she's a bit of a cow, to be honest. They're divorced now, so I can say that. And he's getting it and he's green and he's like, he can fucking speak. So of course he's got to go training now. This is like 8:30. He was training at 10. Well, I'm not. I'm sunbathing. I've been told I ain't got to do fuck all. Just entertain the lads. Well, training's going to be fucking entertaining, Gary Mason. So you know what it's like when the lads you've had a couple, they pick on you, don't they? So there's him and the ball and it Griggs every fucking opportunity. He's still looking at his foot, thinking the ball's there. It's fucking gone over his foot or under his foot. I'm fucking pissing myself laughing.
So did he manage to train then?
Yeah, he trained. Yeah, he had to. He had to train. He was fucking puking and everything. So Mego was away signing. Might be sign. No, that was a dent. So that's another story. Fucking hell. Mego was signing somebody. So Frank Burrows has called us in, and he's going, "You, Gregan, you're a fucking disgrace. He's on fucking holiday over here. You shouldn't be out with him. You know what he's like."
He's on holiday.
I said, I'm going. I'm going to go fishing otherwise. He's made me fucking go. They're on holiday. You know what I mean?
So how did it end with Greaves? Because didn't Greaves get to the point where somebody made a bid for him and they wouldn't sell him, so he started fucking about in training and all that?
Yeah, a little bit. It ended badly for him at the club. I mean, you know, he's a great lad, a real great lad, Greaves. But yeah, it didn't end well for him.
Was that to go to Leeds? Did he want to go to Leeds then? Would that have been?
I think it was Leeds. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I've heard that one. Was he just kicking
like,
corns and...
Megson, let me go. It'll all stop, Megson. It'll just let me go.
When you come in singing, please release me, let me go in the mornings, I mean, you know, you kind of get people's back up a little bit. Morning, Gary, can I go? But yeah, it was. He got his back up a little bit, which is a shame, really, because Griggs did great when he was with us, and he's a good friend of mine. I still speak to him now. Well, he usually phones me up pissed, you know, and you can't understand him. But
I had him. He was my assistant manager probably 82 years ago. You know?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
of course he was, yeah.
So
yeah, that was always going to work out, wasn't it? Fucking hell. Fucking you two, fucking hell. What was it? Fucking Alcoholics Anonymous, was it?
But the stories that we've heard though, like from Tank, I can't place you with Megson and enjoying it.
I did what the fuck I wanted.
And he
I was fit as fuck. I was fit as fuck back then, and we come in one day, first day back from pre-season, and if you got over 13 on the bleep test, you could have the rest of the week off. The ones who never had to stay and train, and then you'd all come and join again on Monday. So we're warming up, and he's going, I was fucking wankered. I don't know if you come out of the club in Bristol. I had. So we're warming up. He's going, I can smell alcohol. I said, it's me, you ginger cunt. Well, although I'm fucked, I'm still going on the bleep test. Every other cunt's dropped out. He's going to switch the fucking tape off. So Mego knew what he got with me, so I got cut a lot of slack. You know, he knew.
I think if he knows what you like and he's signed you, he can't really start.
That must be annoying for rest at lads, though.
Yeah, but I didn't. No, but you know what I mean. I turned up. I was first to training. I was last out.
And you were
doing well on the pitch.
And
so there's no arguing.
There was no argument. No argument at all with it. You know, and you know that was just the way it was. And yeah, Mego couldn't really argue with it. I mean, come down on. I mean, he has. Me and Horst went out over in a dense pre-season. So we had a place called Froggies, and we always used to go there. Fucking ace little place, you know, like pre-season in a dense, and you can't catch your breath. So this Sunday, Mego let us all go out on the Saturday night for a night out, but we went out on the Sunday, the lads. But a couple of lads bailed because Paul Robinson was injured, and Jonathan Greeny went with us then. I don't know where Griggs was. So me and Horst had gone for a Chinese. We got the club fucking tracksuit on and all that sort of thing. So I'm thinking, where the fuck's Horst? He's been gone for fucking ages. And with that, he come fucking legging it past me and run straight out the door. And I thought, fuck me, what's happened? Must be like kicking off or something like that. So I've jumped up and legged it. So we both legged it from the hotel. He didn't see me. He thought I'd left. So we both legged it from the hotel. So we got over, we're in the casino under the hotel laughing. And we got a plan. We got a beer on the table there and a coffee on the little half table underneath. sat, positioned, got the mirrors, going up the stairs, can see everything. Apart from the fact we don't realise how pissed we are. So Frank comes down, swap over, fucking happy days. Frank's walking over, fucking got this now and everything. Couldn't speak. It's good, look at the
But you've got a cup of coffee.
I got a cup of coffee. Yeah. So the next day it's fucking roasting, and we got a game. So we're all suspended for going out. All the Froggies crew are suspended, so we're all sat there. The fans are coming up. Why are you playing? So we're going. We've been rested. But we ain't got a striker, so Warris has to play. He's fucking roasting. His fist is apart, and the fucking ball's bouncing all over him. We're all let there sunbathing. Another 2 weeks' wages gone. Fucking hell.
Speaking of John O'Grady last week, and he said that, did you leave a shit on the top of a door for horse?
Yeah, we were playing this I hated them console games. I used to get bored. Tiger Woods, fuck off. So I've gone to the toilet and I've shit in a cup. I've put it on top of the door. So Horse has jumped up and I'm fucking giggling now because I know what's going to happen. I fucking open the door. The shit fell and hit him across the face. You bastard! He answered, man! He's fucking fighting with me in the room. Of course, we're in fucking hysterics the rest of the face, mate. Fucking
Shoot in the face.
Yeah, I fell off the door in a cup. We had a lad, Warren Cummins. This is God's honest truth. He was staying at the fuck's the hotel up in Dudley, the Village Hotel. We had him on loan from Chelsea. Good little fullback, to be fair. And so I used to get fucking bored. I'd phone him up at 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing? I'm coming over. Well, you live an hour away, so that's all right. I'll be over in a bit. So drive over and see him. He's in like, what are you doing? He said, go out. Game of ball, snooker. Let's go play darts. Anything. Fucking sit in your hotel room. So anyway, I said, I'll have a shit before we go. So I had a shit, and I hid his shit in a cup under the bed. Right, and for months, because he was in there, we had him on loan for 3-6 months somewhere. He was going, my room still stinks of your shit. Fucking cup of it under your bed, that's why.
Imagine that opening the bathroom door and this shit falling and landing on top of your face.
In the face.
Sliding down.
How's cleaner, Mr. A turd in a glove?
I shit in Jono's house.
You won't get by on four of the bed.
I shit in his house, in his bath, for a laugh. And we went out with his brother, Troy, not Troy, that's his boy, I can't think what his name is now. And we'd all gone out and got fucking wankered. I've come in for a laugh, I shit in the bath. So his brother's come into the bathroom feeling a bit poorly, saw shit and gone, ugh, and heaved all in the bath as well. And Anna's going fucking mad, so he's pushing it down the fucking thing with his hands. He don't know, he thinks he's shitting it, because he's that pissed he can't remember.
His brother?
Yeah, he's pushing my shit down the plug.
It's swilling your...
Come on! Mixed in with all his shit. He goes, ugh, and he keeps puking because it's really... And Jono's Mrs. Anna's going tits because she's lovely, Anna. And it wasn't until the morning I told her it was mine. It was
Oh, you owned up to that?
yeah, fuck yeah, right. It's hilarious.
You got to claim that one.
Yeah.
The kudos.
Oh, dear.
So what, obviously, Brian Robson coming after.
Yeah.
We've heard about this the Florida trip. Were you on that?
No, that was the year of the Great Escape. Lewis Bowen stamped on my leg, and that was my season over with.
Right.
So the Florida trip I wasn't on, although I was on morphine in the hospital.
Yeah.
And they kept sending me fucking pictures of bottles of beer and some swing in a fucking strip club. You know, we've all been on with covered in cream and stuff. So
You're out injured.
yeah, I was led in hospital. Yeah, fucked. So.
Was that the last game then? When did that happen?
That happened
when did you get stamped on?
No, it's Fulham.
A couple of weeks before, like.
Do you know? I have no idea when it was. I thought I died because I woke up and the Rev had his hands on me, and I was like, "Fuck me, have I died?" Like, yeah.
So at what point did you start getting the Welsh squad then?
Well, I didn't find out. I don't class myself as Welsh now. I ain't Welsh.
But what
at
club?
My nan used to walk the dog over there, apparently. Which is enough.
At what club did you start?
Forest.
Yeah,
I was about 24, something like that. When
who was the Welsh manager then?
Goldie, fucking brilliant. Goldie was a great guy, fucking useless, but a real nice guy. Gave my first cap. I would never speak badly of him, but the guy was fucking brilliant. We used to call him the Wolf, and it's because he thought he was cunning. It's not. It's because he looks like a fucking wolf.
Cunning.
Yeah, take fucking rocket science. Have you got no mirrors in your house? You look like a fucking big hairy wolf. So this one night, because he was cunning, this is what he used to think. So you'd have like the whole floor of the hotel, wouldn't you? So he's got his fucking chair and he's sat looking down the corridor. anybody comes out their rooms, I know they're out. We'll have nobody out tonight. We're on the ground floor, we've all climbed out the fucking windows, you stupid cunt. Gone out, had a fucking great night out. Come back in and people on the door still sat there. Because it was coming on the ground floor, just climbed out the window.
Who's it, Gordon?
Bobby Gould.
Oh, Gould.
Yeah, Gordon. We're playing a five-a-side. Honestly, I'd never worked with him before because, you know, I was overawed a little bit. Some of the players in that Welsh team were unbelievable players, you know, and you come in, you don't come in as you usually are at your club, you come in a bit quiet. Although I had Norm with me and, you know...
You're not coming in quiet then.
A little bit.
Maybe by your standards.
A little bit, not too bad, but yeah, by my standards then. So you got Chrissy Coleman, funny lad, you know, Dean Saunders. Me and Norm used to travel down with Dino, and because he used to live at the last pickup to get out onto the M1, and he'd be fucking, as he left, his missus go, have a nice holiday, because international break was a holiday. You know, for Wales, it was a joke.
Just a shambles, like.
Oh, it was incredible. I mean, you travel down on a Saturday after the game, Saturday night out, all day or on the Sunday, with the hearts down the mumbles. And then Monday, Gordy would have a meeting and he'd go, right, today we're going to do a double session. And Gary Speed would go, sorry, Bob, we're playing golf. Okay, Gary, everyone play golf with Gary. Should we train tomorrow? No, we can do tomorrow, Bob. Okay, everyone see Gary for the itinerary. What do you want us to do? We didn't train till fucking Thursday. We were pissed the whole time. It was unbelievable. When I joined, we trained at a fucking open prison in Usk. And you got the inmates collecting their ball boys. And you got Giggsy going, fuck are we doing here? Fuck's this all about, you know? And Gordy's running around going, picking the ball going, stop! React to where I'm stood, shape, like that. What the fuck are you on about? You know? And like, he'd have a meeting and he'd start showing you his goals. You know, like back in the fucking 70s and the pitches were just mud and he'd slide in and hit him on the fucking shoulder and go in. And he said something to Sparky and Mark Hughes and he's gone, Sparky, see, like that. And Sparky was asleep. He went, sorry, Bob, I wasn't listening. Say that again. It's a fucking team meeting. Sorry, Bob, I wasn't listening. Tell me that again. So he went, Bob, I've scored more fucking volleys than you've scored goals. Like that. Of course, we're all fucking pissing ourselves laughing. And then when Chrissy Coleman were playing a five-side, he go, ball out. And Chris went, Bob, the ball went out. Chrissy, ball out, Chrissy. Bob, I swear on my puppy's lives, like, you know, because of fucking walk. That's done me. My legs have gone. I'm on the floor. And he's looking at me like, what am I laughing at? On my puppy's lives. I'm fucking gone. Absolutely gone. So when he left, it kind of ruined it for me. I've retired just shortly after because I just didn't want to go anymore.
Well, it was enjoyable.
It's all serious then, you know.
Who got the job after him?
Sparky Mark Hughes got it.
Was that? Yeah. So it did get.
Yeah, we did well. We got to the playoff for the European Championships against Russia, and I played out there. Got man of the match out there. We drew one each, and he dropped me for the return leg. That was me done. I said no, I'm fucking jacking it. So
did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, jacked it. And then he got the sack in. Tosh took over, didn't he? And Tosh come to Anfield and he said to me, he says, "Oh, will you come back?" I says, "No, I've had a fucking enough. You know, I ain't Welsh anyway. You know."
It was meant to be a shambles under him on that.
Apparently so, yeah, apparently so. I found out because my nan was, my nanny, well, she's born in Wales. She was born in a house in my steg. They were over visiting friends or whoever. I don't know what was going on, but.
And that qualifies for you to play for them.
Fucking hell, yeah. Born, fucking ace.
Born within the borders.
So your nan went. Your great grandma went on a.
No, yeah.
Your great grandma went to Wales.
Yeah, to see something.
Had your nan
in a house. In my steg, and I'll play for Wales. Fucking ace, isn't it?
Did you learn the anthem?
No, fucking hell, no. I know how to get to the lap dancing fantasy room, though, fucking down in Cardiff. But no, I wasn't like Vinny. Vinny coming in tried to learn the anthem. I can only just fucking talk, without a Bristolian accent, so I'm going to struggle to learn the fucking anthem. I get beat up. My brother had death threats and everything when I played for Wales.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, he was fucking embarrassed. They were like, he went into work and there was fucking sheep everywhere and all that. All because we're Bristol, aren't we? And there's a real fucking hatred between sort of Swansea, Cardiff, and Bristol City, and there's a real hatred there. Yeah, so they were pretty fucking depressed when they found out I was playing for Wales. and his name's David. I used to call him David. All right, David. Fuck off.
Yeah, man.
Jesus. Oh. But no, it's a great time. I had a wicked time there. Really, really good time playing for Wales. Just an experience. And we always drew the shitholes. Belarus away. Have you ever been to Belarus? No. Fucking hell. The McDonald's is dog. Honestly, it's dog. You can have a big dog and chips.
Dog.
Big dog and chips, mate. I read a fucking book there. That's how bad it is.
Picture book.
I've read 4 books in my entire life, and one of them was in Belarus. The other 3 I was made to do at school. Honestly, that's how bad the fucking place is. But we always got the shitholes.
The bad draws.
But like then you meet like Johnny Artson. What a fucking lad. Great lad. Really, really like Johnny. We got on really well. And you don't quite know. So my first introduction was John. We were out in Cardiff. We were always fucking out. And I walk in the toilet and he's got his head on the fucking wall, you know, when you're pissed, and he's pissing all over himself mostly. I'm going, "You're right, Archie." I'm going, fucking get him. I'm going to fucking get him. Like that. I'm thinking, fucking hell. So we walk back out to the group and he's going, "Right, we're leaving." So everyone said, "Okay, John, we're leaving." So he's fucking rammed. So he's punching people out the way as he's walking through, clearing the fucking path for him. Fucking mate, what a ledge.
Why?
The Welsh striker who's playing in 3-4 days' time.
But they love him. He's fucking knocking them all out on a Saturday night to get out of the way, and you know he's fucking.
Also, it was just to move them, like.
Yeah, you know, like most people say, "Excuse me."
Like Moses. Clearing away.
But what a lad! Great lad. But they all were, you know, some real great lads there. Some real great lads, great characters. I mean, Dean Saunders, mate. If you could get him on here, he
was my manager at Donny.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I've had him.
One of the funniest lads.
Brilliant, isn't he?
He is so. He used to hold court every night,
yeah.
you know, and he's just superb, absolutely superb. When Forrest got rid of him, fucking hell, what was happening now? Forrest got rid, and the coach used to drive out of Nottingham on the 546 or whatever it is up to the M1, and Dino's got a fucking manor and a half just there. So one day he drove past. Did Harry dropped him or something, or he said, "You're gonna play, but I'm putting you right wing." He said, "I ain't playing right fucking idiot for anybody," or something like that, Dean. You know, he's like, "It's all right, you ain't coming in," and dropped him. So as we drove past on the Friday to go up to the hotel, Dino's got his fucking Mercedes SL and his golf clubs on. He's fucking led on the bonnet like that as we drove past, waving at us. And we were all like clapping. Thought it was fucking hilarious. Like. Fucking brilliant, twat. But, yes, some great lads.
Did you not play any part in the Great Escape?
Yeah, I played up until, I don't know. You'd have to research what it was. I don't know, up to the Fulham game. I think it might have been about January time.
But I mean that the end of season.
Oh, I vaguely remember I was wankered. Yeah, twatted. I remember being, you know, from what I've seen of the footage of it. Basically, I don't really remember too much of it. I was proper pissed in the ground. I didn't watch a lot of the game, to be honest. I mean, you know, it was quite a nerve-wracking thing. So I just got pissed instead. It was easy.
How was your coping mechanism?
That was it was how we all coped back then, wasn't it?
Was Robson all right with you? You know, when you said Megson just kind of accepted it, did Robson or did anybody ever try and come down on you?
Robbo was brilliant. He without shadow of a doubt, Brian Robson, not technically as a manager, but as a man manager, he was the best I've ever had. He's fucking unbelievable. I mean, I've done my knee, and you cast out when you're injured, aren't you? You don't try. He said, "No, you're part of the squad. You're travelling," and he proper looked after me and all that. I mean, I've been in a swimming pool with him. We went to Dubai, and I spent all day in a pool with him getting fucking drunk. You know, and you have to physically take the bottle out of his hand because you don't know it's empty. And put another one back in because he goes like that, sip, and as it hits the bar, it comes back up again. And that's all he does all day. That's it. You have to take that one out. At least you know put another one back in when it's empty. And then it don't stop. You got to do it when it's moving. So you do that.
It's like one of them things in Chinese, them cats.
That's that's what he's like. Yeah. But what a guy.
At least you know he's not pissing in the pool.
As a man, you know, it's fucking hard, isn't it? I mean, you know. The 11 that are playing, everything's wonderful in the world, but you got 20 other lads who are like fucking children, you know. You got to keep them happy as well. And he was incredible. I've never seen anybody do it like he did, and the respect he had around the place not because of what he'd done in football, but because of the way he treated people. They respected him unbelievable for that. I mean, pre-season, you all fucking sneak out, don't you? We all do. You didn't with him. He said, anyone sneaks out, you're fucking done. He said, I'll give you your day out. Don't worry about it. You'll get your day out. What a fucking day out.
Because he knows, he knows he's done it himself.
But nobody sneaked out. Whereas before we'd all got, they'd say we'll give you a day out, and we'd all be fucking out. We've already been out 5 times before you fucking said we can have a day out, But you didn't with him, and that was the difference. He had that respect, and it was an incredible thing. And Nigel Pearson with him was great, because Nigel was sober most of the time, and he knew everyone's names, which helped. Ronnie Warwick used to go, Romy, fucking Romy. But no, I mean, a couple of times I'd travel away and he'd say, look, have dinner, we'll all have dinner and all that. He said, once the lad's gone to bed, he said, come back down. He said, have a drink with the staff. Like, I've been up till fucking God knows what time in the morning with them, fucking twatted. And you know what? They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to take me. They didn't have to make you feel part of it. I'll never forget that. He was a real. He was just a genius with men. He treated you like men. And he had it all. He was absolutely different class. Man. So
best manager you work with?
Man manager, yeah. I wouldn't say the best manager I ever worked with, but as man manager, yeah, definitely, 100%. But technically, I mean, not the best, but on the training ground. But I had to deal with men in that. It was fucking unbelievable. I don't know how he done it. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
I wonder if he were a sneaker out or were he under Ferguson?
From the stories we've heard,
it must have been. It must have been a
sneaker outer.
A sneaker outer.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? The sneaker outer.
Sneaker outer. It's a belly button, isn't it?
Do you ever piss?
Piss break.
So where are we now? West Brom. West Brom.
Yeah. Well, that back end of West Brom towards the end of your West Brom career. I mean, you've got Canu there. You've got Kev Campbell again. Yeah. Reunited.
Yeah. Stevie Watson as well.
Rob Earnshaw there.
Ernie, yeah. Fucking hell, Apple through a letterbox, Ernie, yeah. You thought with all that dough, you'd have had them railings sorted out, wouldn't you?
But that great team spirit still carried through.
Yeah, fantastic. Great. Yeah, we had... What we had at that football club was, like I said at the beginning, the Great Escape. People talk about it. The club had moved on in such a short period of time from when we got promoted the first time. And when Brian signed, he attracted some top quality players, and it's difficult for them to be integrated into the team as it was for us. I mean, we weren't used to playing with this, or not many of us were used to playing with players like that, and it was an eye opener. It really was.
That's what Campbell said. He said when he arrived, he'd be like, look around the change room and went, "Fuck me, there's some good players here.
We've got just to stay up.
We just need to."
Yeah. And that's what Kev does. And that's what Kev does. I mean, he's really for the lads, and is the way that with me and Tank that Harry sort of gave us what he wanted us to do in the dressing room. I think Kev and Brian. I think Kev was a huge part of that, yeah, just getting all the lads together. He was like a big father figure, if you like. He was, great lad, real great lad.
Trevor Benjamin.
Fucking Nookie Bear. Mate, the amount of dough I've took off him in cards is fucking unbelievable.
What'd you call him?
Nookie Bear. Have you seen his eyes like that? Mate, so we're fucking signing Nookie, and so my mate Swanee's texted me. He used to play with him at, I don't know, fucking somewhere. And he's gone, mate, you want to see the size of his cock? It's fucking ridiculous. Right? So he's come first day, Nookie comes in, his fucking eyes, he's got pontoon eyes, one sticky and one twist. He's going around the restaurant shaking him and says, hi, I'm Trevor. He gets to me, I said, let's have a look at your cock. And his face just drops, he says, what? I said, come on, let's have a look at your cock, it's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? And he's like, oh, I said, come on, I've been told. My mate Swanee, he's seen you in the shower, your fucking knob's massive. Like, get it out or fuck off. There are your two choices. Get out the door now and don't come back. We'll get your knob out. Show me. Mate, honestly, it was fucking embarrassing for the kid. He used to shower last because it was that big. He was embarrassed for everyone. He was fucking down it. He used to cover it with his arms.
Baby's arm holding it up.
Mate, fucking bigger than that. It was like the whole baby. He used to fucking get, honestly, and then when I saw his missus, I thought, how the fuck are you taking that? It was bigger than her. I don't know what she did with it. She must have used it as a fucking stripper's pole or something. Slide up and down it. Externally, it wasn't fitting inside, I'm telling you. But yeah, Nookie Bear. But he was blind as a fucking bat. No wonder he couldn't fucking score, So he used to play cards. and his cards would be up here like that. And you play like, I can't remember what the game was now, you had to pick a suit, didn't you?
Oh, hearts.
Hearts, pick a suit. And he couldn't distinguish the shapes, let alone the fucking colours. So you said clubs, he thought spades and clubs were all the same. I couldn't fucking play on a Saturday sometimes because I was so tired because I'd have him up all night taking his dolphin. I'd earn more off him playing cards than I would the fucking win bonus, so I wasn't bothered. Fuck off, Nookie, it's only 3:30, you'll be alright for another hour or so. Fucking frightening, honestly. He'd have the fucking cards right up against his face like that. Great lad, fucking great lad.
Did he not go to Leicester? Had he been at Leicester?
He was at Leicester. We signed him from Leicester. Yeah. They fucking offloaded him.
So they had him and what were the Akinbaye?
They offloaded him to
Addy Akinbad, they used to call him. Didn't he? Addy was a great friend of mine. Fucking nutcase.
Beast. That
Oh, family's a fucking nutcase. I mean, you know, his brother David. How do you get a name like fucking David with a surname like Akinbaye? that don't work, does it? You know. I've been in a nightclub with him in Norwich and he had 7 bouncers on him. They're all biting him and he was just fucking them off like that. He beat up the tutor in college. He was a fucking animal,
What do you mean he beat the tutor up?
Well, because he'd never done his homework. The tutor said he was going to tell the club, so he went to smack him. I've had to get in the way. And then one of the kids, because it was a normal college and we had to go there once a week. And one of the kids said something about...
Where are you at college with Akinbaye?
Norwich.
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 So I'm second year YTS. That is first year YTS. So once a week we have to go to college, don't we, for your YTS scheme thing. So to be fair, they're as lenient as they can be. I mean, it's fucking wank. I mean, you don't really have to do a lot, but Addy just didn't want to do any of it. So we stood outside waiting for the minibus to pick us up, you know, with all the Norwich City down the fucking side. The Bears loved it, didn't they? You know what I mean? Spent more time in the toilets than we did in the classroom. It was fucking ace. So then Addy ruins it for us because the kid suddenly said, I like your trainer. So Addy smacked him. That's it then. So he wants to beat up the teacher, and he smacked one of the pupils who wasn't part of, you know, they actually went to college there and to learn shit. And Addy smacked him. So they then took us to a fucking dark, dingy room under the stairs at Carrow Road, and we said, I have to get tutored there then, which, you know, obviously ruined the
toilet job.
Ruined the lunchtime wank off.
Cheers, Addy.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So,
You fucking spoiler, Addy.
I know he was, yeah. Fuck me, what a physique though. I mean, a kid never even, let alone walk past the gym, never went near it. And his physique is just something else. I mean, a powerful, powerful kid.
Who signed you at Leicester then?
Fucking hell, who was it?
Rob Kelly?
Rob Kelly. Great bloke. Yeah, really
Rob
nice
Kelly
guy.
with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, great.
Rob got the Leicester job, didn't he?
Rob's
top
fucking,
fella, isn't he?
What a great lad. Yeah. Like I said, I was fucked. I mean, if I trained on a Friday, my knee would swell up and I couldn't play on the Saturday. So I've very rarely trained, to be honest. You know, I'd come in and just chill about. And
You got a lot of stick from the fans, did you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was from Forest as well. And to be honest, I was fucking awful as well.
That's always a contributing factor in it.
I mean, to be honest, I should have fucking retired when I had that injury against Fulham. I should have took the dough and retired. But you want to play as long as you can, don't you? And, you know, my heart said, you know, fucking carry on. And it was embarrassing.
Is your head telling you at this point, I should probably...
I struggle now, you know, in the mornings to get out of bed. I mean, until I go down the stairs a couple of times and the blood flows into the knee and that's the lubricant because I've got fuck all else in there. It's hard. And back then, I mean, you know, they moan about being fucking tired now. My God, you know what I mean? It's like... Used to look at the pitches we used to play on, and how many games we used to play, and how many fucking cortisone injections have we had, and you know how many times have you played with something
anti-inflammatory tablets and all
lived
that.
on them, didn't we? The little fucking pink things.
Smarties.
I couldn't get out of bed until I had a packet. You know what I mean?
How old were you at Leicester then?
So you get to like 37, like I am now, and you know your body's fucked. I was what would I have been, 32, but I'd gone, and I never thought I'd say I was glad to retire in the end because it became embarrassing that I was getting paid to, you know, I felt like I was doing a disservice to the game.
Especially when you're saying as a player you were fit as fuck.
Yeah, and that was my game, was getting around, and I couldn't. I know I was never had real pace. I could just fucking run slow all day.
Yeah.
You know? But, it became embarrassing a little bit. And then I went into my old youth team manager, Webby, signed me for Kings Lynn non-league. The bizarre thing was I always wanted to finish my career at Bristol Rovers. I always wanted to play for them, so I had the deal pretty much done.
Was that your team as a kid?
Growing up, yeah.
You've skipped my team here.
Yeah.
You've skipped Barnsley here.
Oh yes, well yeah. Yeah, that was fucking horrific.
Did you know you were done at Barnsley?
No, Barnsley was great. I mean, Simon Davies signed me, and he's a fucking joke. The bloke's a joke. He come, Paul Hart come from doing the kids, and that was fine. At least he's gone on and he had a bit about him. Simon Davies, he should be fucking selling catalogues for fucking K's or something like that. He just couldn't deal with it. He signed me, wanted me to do this and do that, and then he'd come in half time and say, "Jono, what do you think?" And I'd say my bit, and he'd go, "Yeah, I agree with that, yeah." And then all of a sudden he got paranoid and thought I wanted his job. Do I fuck want your job? It's fucking crazy. And then we fell out. My last game was against West Brom away. And I got man of the match and I never played again.
For Barnsley?
Yeah. And then on Boxing Day, he decided to drag me in the squad. Didn't bother me, mate. I was singing Yellow Submarine with my family at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Out my fucking night.
Yellow Submarine?
Yeah. I'll never forget it. We all live in a Yellow Submarine. Yeah. 5 o'clock in the morning, out my eye. My old man's going, "You got a game tomorrow?" Oh, fuck him. And
so he just drafted you in just to be
just to piss you off?
Yeah.
Just
to piss you off.
Because I haven't been in the squad for fucking 4 months. And all of a sudden, Boxing Day, he wants to try and piss me off. It didn't piss me off at all. It didn't ruin my fucking Christmas. I stuffed my fucking face and got wanked. But it was crazy because, it could have been good at Barnsley, and it's a great club. It is a great club, and it could have done something really well. I mean, we got through to the semi-finals down at Wembley. We beat Liverpool.
Is that when Big Coyote scored against Chelsea?
Yeah. And we really had a good team there, and with a bit of fucking somebody at the helm who had half a fucking clue what they were doing, that could have gone on to get promoted. It could have gone on to do some great things, but the guy never had a clue, not a fucking clue. And unfortunately, sometimes you get that when see, I always said if I was going to go into football, I would never want to work with kids because I ain't got the temperament for it.
Yeah.
I work with men and that's it. And I mean, how can I put a fucking kid up against the wall and give him a fucking you can't do it, can you? But you can have a ding dong with a bloke because it's fair. So I always said I'd never get involved with going into like the coach and some people do, and some people are made for it. Paul Hart was made for it. Did a great job at Forest, bringing JJ through and Dawson, all that lot. The Davy Monster at Barnsley was apparently doing a great job. He should have fucking stayed there because he weren't cut out for the men's world.
The Davy Monster.
He did last longer.
That's what my missus used to call him. The Davy Monster, not picture. Sorry, my ex-missus there. The Davy Monster, yeah. They were a fucking joke. And I was too old and long in the tooth to fucking be bothered.
Yeah,
it's up to fucking you. I ain't fucking bothered now. I'm here fucking cigaring it up I used to commute every day. I bought the house up there, and the way he was treating me, I went, well, he said, look, I said, I ain't going to move up, I'll commute it. He said, I'm going to give you 1 year. I said, what? So you give me 2 if I move up? I said, all right, I'll buy a house. I bought a house. I lived at home. I used to commute from Worcester every day.
Just bought the house to get the...
Well, I used to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. I never slept. I'd be up in the middle of the night feeding lambs or fucking having bonfires. I never fucking slept, honestly. So 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm fucking wide awake bouncing off the walls. So I had a little Jack Russell called Frank. So Frank could stand on the back seat with his fucking feet on the middle of, I had an Audi A6 I bought to travelling. So I just fucking wrecked the car with the miles. And he'd sit there all the way. I'd get up, and all the at the back of the stadium, Oakwell, you got all
the lakes and all that.
I used to go around there for fucking 2 hours with the dog. He'd come in with rabbits. The lads would go mad. The fucking claret everywhere. The dog's got a rabbit. A rabbit hole. So and then the dog would fucking lay in the car all while I trained, and I'd fucking drive home. And that was it. So I did that for a good year, But it was ace. I loved it. Frank the Jack Russell, yeah. Fucking come in with a rabbit one day training. Fucking claret, run around like that.
Are you on the farm now?
No, fucking hell, no, not anymore. I'm fucking grafting too hard now to have a farm. I never had a farm. I always lived in the country.
Yeah.
But, mate, we had the dock at West Brom. I said I want a couple of lambs. Because, I used to do lambing when I was at thing. Because I'd be up in the middle of the night. So I'd walk down Mucky Lane where I lived, and there's a little farm there, and I'd just go and lamb with the geezer on the night. So I'd sit down and chat with him and the farmer. Any lamb struggling, you pull them out and, do that sort of thing. So I
just for something to do, like?
Yeah, because I was bored. So I said to the dog, I said, I want a couple of lambs. He said, my son's got farms in Hereford. I said, all right, they don't always bond with the mother straight away, so then they have to rear them. I said, I'll have 2 of them. So I got these 2 fucking lambs. The kids have named them Lammy and Speedy, and I got them on the side. I'm thinking, I cut the fucking grass down to pay the geezer then, do I? To cut the grass. So I'm up in the middle of the night, like babies. You got to get up in the fucking middle of the night and bottle feed them on the thing. Fucking nightmare. So I get home from training one day, and the fucking missus, them lambs have got to fucking go. I said, what fucking hell's the problem with the lambs? I've gone out the side where I keep them. Where the fuck are they? She went, they're in the fucking lounge. They follow the dog through the dog flap, aren't they? Shit everywhere, all in the lounge. The fucking lounge. What am I going to do with it? Right, I've just got them reared now, so I've got them on the pellets, ready for the grass. Perfect. Now they've got to fucking go. What am I going to do with them? So I drove to Chateau Impney and fucking Droitwich way. Load of fucking lambs there, marked with red stripes. Fucking lobbed them over the field. Lambs are gone.
Go and join them.
The farmer come down, must have missed them too.
We'll crack on with lads there. Go on.
Fucking frightening. I used to go to the auctions. Like in Henley, they used to have a Christmas, have a turkey auction. So you can buy a turkey and you kill it yourself and fucking skin it. And, and I used to do all that with the birds anyway, so I didn't want to bother. And I thought the kids would fucking love it. Well, they didn't, they cried, but... You know what I mean? So fucking go and get a big turkey. Reindeer, had a reindeer. With all the fucking paid of grand for a fucking reindeer. Let it go over the Clent Hills. The fucking reindeer running around over there. Christmas Day. Like, most people just bite the fucking cookie or a carrot. I brought a reindeer. Santa's left a reindeer. He's forgot one. He must have come out the fucking Which one are you then? Oh, you fucking prancer, are you? Fuck off at the Clent Hills. I ain't feeding you.
So you got to laugh the Christmas and you just let it go.
Next day, fucked off there. Next day gone. Took the dog for a walk in a reindeer. Never come back with a reindeer.
He's flown off back with Dancer and Prancer.
Mate, you're off your fucking head.
No.
You're off your head.
Fucking ace. Yeah, honestly, that's some fucking... There's some right things in our house, honest. That's without all the fucking kids.
But like when you said there was a trip to Marbella and you wanted to go fishing.
Yeah.
Is that just, you say all these mad things that you do. Do you have to have your quiet time? And is fishing something that you just...
No, not the mad things. I loved it. It was when I used to get fucking angry, I just needed to go out. That's why I used to shoot. You go and fucking clip a fucking 100 shots off your shoulder. Yeah, no, everything I shot, I ate. Everything.
So yeah.
Well, I used to take them in for the lads. I had a dozen chickens as well. So I used to get a dozen eggs a day because my girls were happy. And, I used to take them in for the lads. I had a little box.
Just because my girls were happy?
My girls, yeah. My girls, yeah.
You refer to the chickens as my girls?
Yeah. Oh, fucking Sunday. I used to have one of them, lawn, not a sit-down, but a big fucking petrol lawn, noisy bastard. And I used to go down the garden. My missus used to think I was cutting the grass. I wasn't. It was just running field up. I was at the pub getting twatted. Feed me girls, start the lawnmower and fuck off at the pub.
You got any regrets?
Not one.
As a player?
Not a thing. No, you know what? For my ability, I overachieved, and I enjoyed every single fucking moment of it. Yeah. Every single moment.
Sounds like
it does.
I don't regret a thing. I've made some amazing people. Been very privileged to have played with some fucking amazing players and against some amazing players, and I've just absolutely loved the journey. Like now, what I do now, sometimes you love the radio and something will be said on the radio, and the lads go, "What are you laughing at?" And I go, "Oh, there's nothing. Just something could trigger memory off." Like these nights, like now, you sit there, you have a couple of beers, somebody will say, "Oh, that's another story there," and it's the memories that can never be taken,
Because I feel like we kind of brushed over the fact of how good a player you were.
Yeah. Football hasn't get a look in, really.
You were a good... Is it a football thing, this?
You're a bloody good player.
I did okay. I mean, I had a big heart, and I got stuck in, and I was okay. I mean, you're obviously anybody who plays at a professional level, you got to be half decent. But I just enjoyed it,
Did you think you could have done even more?
No, not really. I mean, my game was... I wasn't a technical player, so you could have fucking worked on me from dusk till... You can pick up bits, you can learn every day, but my game was about being fit and getting about and stuff like that, and I was fitter than anybody, and so... Did
you never have a problem, like, having a beer and...
No.
We've heard this about, like, Carlton Palmer, being able to have a beer and not affect you whatsoever.
Yeah, I used to run home from the nightclub sometimes, give me lads a shoe and run home. Yeah. I went to Weymouth 80s weekend. we've got this fucking apartment, like one of them like rooms. I don't know what it was fucking called now. And I got in at about 3:30 and I said, I'm going out for a run. Went out for a run. I was gone for about 4 hours because I got fucking lost. But you got to get home, innit? So I fucking Forrest Gump. You know what I mean? But I did. I used to, when I got pissed, I used to love go out for a run. And if I went and got pissed, I'd be in first thing in the morning. I'd clip 10k out before training, just to sweat it out of you. They don't work. You don't sweat beer out of you. Don't make it okay. Yeah. It's like fucking eating a box of chocolates and having an apple, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not the way it's not the way you do it.
Was that not a mental block? Was it just natural to go out and have a run? Like, I can't imagine anything worse than a hangover. To think, right, I'm going to go out and run.
I never got a hangover. Never had a hangover.
That's answered your question.
I did. We went to Auntie Flo's, who want me auntie, and but we used to go up there for New Year all the time, and I had my first pair of fucking designer trainers my mum and dad got for me from Fine Fair. High-tech silver shadows. Fuck.
They were the worst Scotch things.
The fucking worst
from LA.
But mate, they were fucking high-tech, and I'd been having pant for 4-stripe all my life, so these were fucking special. New Year's Eve, we're drinking. I was 12, no less than that, probably about 11, not 10, 11. And I grew up, we had a pub and off licence and all that sort of thing, so I grew up around that sort of thing anyway, and a drinking culture at home. And we'd be drinking the little fucking cans of light ale we used to drink as kids, 8, 9-year-old. We'd get fucking as many of them down as we could, and I threw up on my trainers, brand new training this new year, and I fucking swore I'd never be sick on alcohol again. And to this day, I never have been sick or had hangover. Ever. It's weird.
So that's the secret.
So I'm never sick. I'm never sick.
Start 8 and spew on some high-tech silver shadows.
And I never have been sick. I'm never sick on alcohol ever. I get battered and do other random stupid things, but never sick. No. Yeah.
That's fucking mad.
And I don't get hangovers. I mean, now I get tired, because you get older. But if you go on like a 3-day bender or something, I'll get a bit tired on the Thursday.
There's going to be a point where it hits you a little bit.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, them weeks, them Marbella weeks, I can't do anymore. I'll come out on a Thursday and I'll do to the Monday,
Perfect time for the top 5 then.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Night out.
So the lads who you've played with over the years would be you and 5 others who you'd want on your night out.
Fucking hell.
I bet there's a big list.
Okay. Jonathan Greenan. Sean Gregan. Jeff Horsfield. Tank. Fuck me, I've only got one more, haven't I? Christian Edwards, Swanee.
I think I saw a message on Twitter, a question that you were thick as thieves with him.
Oh, me and Swanee were fucking mental, mate. He was another one a bit like Tank.
You've lowered your voice.
But Swanee had it. He never had that fucking little extra mile in him. He'd take it so far. And that was it, Unless he was really drunk, then he'd do anything. Remember Nigel Jemison at Forest? Gemma? Yeah. We used to know Gemma because him and Norm were great mates. So they lived on the same estate. So one night we went to shit on his doorstep. Just for a laugh. So there we are with our pants down on his door. Of course, they had them sensor lights in, didn't they? So when you come in, you don't realise you got, and the sensors got you, and the lights come on, and you fucking curling one down, and fucking Gemmo's missus comes out going fucking mental at you.
His missus.
Yeah, so we cut his fucking Sky Dish cables. So we fucking got chased.
So you were saying you signed for your mate at Kingsland, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, so after Barnsley, I went to. I wanted to go to Bristol Rovers, but Paul Trollope was the manager, and I know Charles from Wales, although he collects China dolls, which is fucking weird. I won't get hold that against him.
He collects China dolls.
Well, we've been somewhere, and he's been. I said, "What the fuck you got there?" He said, "Oh, we collect these China figurines, me and my missus." I was like, "You fucking weirdos! You try sex, So anyway, he was the manager. So like I said, I wasn't going to hold the China doll thing against him. I wanted to finish my career at my hometown club. But who did he have with him now? Fucking hell, what was his name?
Darryl Clark?
No, it was like the one behind the scenes, like the sports director of football.
Not Lenny Lawrence.
Lenny Lawrence. Put the fucking blockers on the move. So
he was already all ready to be done.
pretty much
You'd
sorted,
agreed with him. And
I was playing for fuck all. I was paying him to play. I wanted to finish my career there.
Yeah.
So I was going for nothing. And then after that fell through, I just thought, I don't know what I'm going to do now. And then I had a few clubs interested. But I just thought, you know what, I can't be asked to travel. I ain't moving.
that was the perfect finish for you.
I ain't moving now. I'm going to, I live in the Midlands. Bristol is a fucking 45-minute jaunt down the road from Worcester where I was living. I ain't travelling up fucking anywhere to, for that sort of dough. So I ain't going to bother. So Webby phoned me at Kings. He said, come play for me. I said, fuck off, are you mad? He said, look, we'll offer you this. He offered me, the dough was ridiculous. So, and it suited me because I was getting divorced again. I said, Mego, I said, I fucking think I'm driving from here to Kings Lynn twice a week for training and once for a game. So you fucking mad? He said, oh, I don't train then. I said, all right, that's fine. So I never used to do it. So
Just turn up for games?
Just turn up for the games, yeah. So he got the sack and I took over with Carl Eggs. Do you know Carl Eggs? No, you wouldn't. He's fucking rancid. He played at West Brom. He scored a few goals at West Brom. He loves to chat about himself and think he's a fucking... But he spends more time on sunbeds than he does fucking anything else. So anyway, I met him at the services on the M1 and we took over at Kings Lynn, him being the number 1 and me being the number 2. Well, he couldn't run a fucking bath exit, so I took all training and done all that. I moved training to Leicester, so it was easier for me. I made the fucking team travel. And
I bet that went down well.
It was going really well until the fucking chairman. Well, he wasn't the chairman. He was the twat who owned the club. He got all the pickers on the fence. He thinks he's a bit of a gangster boy, and he kept telling me. And I always said if I went into it, I'd manage the players. I'd want to be managed as a player. And I said, look, you ain't paid the lads. Now some of these lads, £400 or £500 a week, they're relying on that for their mortgages and things like that. Yeah, next week. Promise you next week. So I'm going, lads, it's next week. And then he'd be in the bar after the game talking about how much champagne and where he'd been. And I'm thinking, hold on a minute, you can't pay the lads yet. You're talking like that in front of them. So I let it go for a couple of weeks. And then the last time, I said, you're a fucking cunt. And I went for him in the bar in front of everyone. And I said, stick it up your fucking ass. So I left.
Job done.
Walked out. Never been back in football since.
You miss it?
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I love to... The whole thing's fucking incredible. I mean, what a fucking job. It ain't a job, is it? It's a fucking life. Yeah, of course I miss it every day.
The football aspect or all the rest of it?
To me, there was no difference. It was all one. I loved every part about it. There wasn't any one particular thing I loved more than any of the other. It's the dressing room banter. It's the buzzer walking out on a match day. It's everything, It was a complete package. It was my complete life, and you miss all of that. But also, you've got to be realistic enough to know that it does come to an end. You've told at the very beginning you're on the first rung of the ladder. With the second rung is you're retired. There's only one fucking rung, and that's it. And you've got to be realistic enough to deal with that retirement. And a lot of players struggle with that. A lot of players. Well, I've certainly struggled with it, but. Thankfully now the counselling's really helped and I'm okay.
So you went to see someone?
No, did I fuck no. I was waiting for one.
I can imagine the counsellor and fucking counselling.
No, we had one at Forest once, when they started bringing them. Come in, he sat me down, and I went, fuck off, mate. Like that. And he said, in the end, he went, can't help you. I fucking got kicked out of the counselling meeting. He said, you fucking gone, you.
I thought for the first time of this whole thing you were being serious.
I thought we were going serious. No.
I'm not fool you.
I should have known better.
Oh, mate.
So what do you think you'd done if you'd not been a footballer?
I'd have joined the Navy. I was signed up, ready to go. My mate Jamie McGowan, he went down and done it. I was going down to Portsmouth. Yeah, couldn't fucking wait. I was leaving home at 16, either one way or another.
Roger the cabin boy.
Fucking Roger, what you want, mate? Fucking I ain't bothered. When it comes to that department, they're fucking... I mean, in the dark room. Who knows what's going on?
With the long hair and all.
Yeah, so I would have joined the Navy, and my mate did. He went down and did it. Yeah, but I would have done that. I just wanted to be out and doing, and that's probably why I made it as football, because I wasn't that fucking bothered. I didn't really like football that much.
So it weren't...
it didn't grow on me until I kind of was in it.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden you're in it. You think, fuck, I'm in it. But it just happened, and I don't know how, but it just did. I mean, I was a fucker. I should have been sacked that many times when I was a kid. I mean, I nicked my landlord's car. Norwich were in the... Norwich were in the fine up at Hillsborough against somebody in the cup. And I'd gone out with my little mate fucking Shawnee from Ireland, who's a YTS as well. Got in at ridiculous o'clock. He puked everywhere. We're late for training. Couldn't get the bus. Landlord's asleep. So I've nicked this fucking car. Crashed it into a lorry going around an island. Gone underneath the back end of it. Parked it in the car park. I'm 16. I ain't got a fucking licence. Got up to Sheffield in a toilet all the way up there, and he's yakking up, and he's covered in with a Pernod. Spin the wheel, 50p a drink. Pernod and black, fucking 10, mate, please. Get it down here. And I should have got the fucking sack for that. I should have got the sack for many things.
Remarkable you've had the career that you've had, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, once you get... That was when I was 16, 17. It's like I said, it's not until you get... I fell into it that you realise what a privileged opportunity you've got to do it. And then I knuckled down. I mean, all right, I played up a little bit, but I always, like I said, I always tried to counterbalance that by getting in early and being last to leave. And if I'd been out on the piss, I'd go and do a 10k or something like that to try and get it out of me, which we all thought did that back those. Put a black bag on and run for fucking an hour, and that got rid of the 15 pints you had last night. Got rid of the syphilis, but it gets rid of the fucking 15 pints. You have to go to the doctors for that one.
You said Brian Robson, the best man manager.
Yeah.
Who was the best manager?
Best coach? I think David Platt had a massive influence on my career. Yeah,
because Norm said he didn't like. Obviously, he fell out with David Platt.
And this is where it's opinion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Platty changed my life
Tank
because
said he didn't like.
Yeah, somebody said that.
Yeah. Tank don't like fucking anybody. It's just an angry little fucker. No, I mean everyone's got their own reasons for. I mean, I snapped my Achilles tendon, then I was out shooting with my foot in plaster, and I fell into the river, and all my pot went fucking septic, and I was fucked. And I was about 15 stone when come back. I walked in, Platty walked in. I was first day back for pre-season, and Platty walked in. He went, "Can I help you?" I said, "I'm a fucking player." Really? So, God's honest, they cut the plaster off, and it was fucking the smell. It was honestly, after like gangrene had set in, it was honestly, I thought they were gonna have to amputate.
Tadpoles oozing out.
Yeah, it was disgusting, honestly. So Platty really sort of took me under his wing, and he come because when he left Arsenal, he went around the world, didn't he, getting all these new training ideas, and I kind of liked him instead of seeing like Vaughan, who didn't have to fucking run anymore because he was a fat cunt and his heart was popping out of his chest. Yet Tank still had to run. People saw that as unfair. It was, don't get me wrong, we were all a bit fucking bewildered by it. How can you get fit? I ain't even got a fucking sweat on, and you're telling me to slow down,
Yeah. We talked about this before.
But that was the culture.
That new European kind of training style.
But that was we run till we puked, and they weren't happy until someone thrown, and that was how it was. But this was scientific, and we didn't like change, and we didn't like that.
It's stubborn bastards, mate.
Yeah, we didn't like that.
Stubborn set of bastards, footballers.
And it's Platty did that, and he kind of. I mean, we went from fucking steak and chips to pasta, and to be fair though, at lunchtime he'd have a fucking glass of wine on the table and stuff like that, and he'd come with some good ideas, some different training methods that I hadn't seen before and I haven't seen since, and I enjoyed his training. I mean, as a manager he was horrific, but as a coach he was excellent.
So do you think he could have been like a really good successful partnership with Brian Robson?
Yeah.
So you've got your Brian Robson, your man manager,
yeah.
You've got Platt, your day-to-day coaching.
Coaching, yeah, on the training ground, coaching, yeah.
But didn't he go to Man City? I remember being at City.
Yeah.
Coaching.
Yeah.
Like first team coach or something.
Platt did?
Yeah. I don't know, Mancini maybe.
He told me a story about Mancini when they were at Sampdoria. He said they were going through some bad stuff and the fucking crowd were on their back and all that. He said Mancini just fucking, he said he was the only, like they had a corridor that he couldn't go down. Mancini, there was no fucking door he couldn't go down in that place. He went wherever he wanted, when he wanted. And he said like the fans were going mad because they're going through a bad spell. And it said in the press they're going to fucking hammer the players in the warm-up, but then they're going to get behind the team. And like Mancini, like they're in the warm-up And the away fans are going, the fans are going fucking mental, like, giving them a load of grief. So Mancini just walked up to a lot of them, put his arms out there, and went. He said, and they fucking stopped. He said it was unbelievable. He said stopped, and they never got on their backs again. So
were you a Sampdoria legend, were you, Mancini?
Yeah. Yeah, he said it's fucking amazing. I mean, I was in Platty's office most fucking mornings for doing something wrong, but after he'd given me a bollocky and he'd fined me 2 weeks, and we had a chat about different things and that. And he was an interesting bloke, and he's been, fucking hell. Some of the clubs he's played at, and he sort of, when he left Villa, to go out there and, he wasn't the first, but he was one of
the first to start going
out to
sort of field,
Italy and Spain, all that sort of thing. And it's he said it was, what did he sign for when he first went out there? It was
Sampdoria first.
No, it wasn't Sampdoria, was it?
You're right, asking me, mate.
I only remember him at Sampdoria.
Oh, I think it was someone else first.
Napoli?
No, does it begin with L?
Lecce?
Might have been Lecce, yeah.
That's just.
It might have been. I don't know, but I don't think it was Sampdoria first. But it was like, he said he fucking struggled, and he gambled on this because at Villa he was doing well and all that, and he gambled on that, and he said it was fucking falling apart. His world was falling apart.
So when he left, had he gone from Arsenal to Villa then? Or were Arsenal when he come back?
No, Arsenal was when he come back.
So Platt were at Villa.
Didn't he go from Villa out to Italy and then come back
to Arsenal?
I don't know. Anyway, he just said it was fucking hard out there to start with, and then he said Sampdoria just transformed it. It was just fucking unbelievable.
Flying from there.
Yeah.
Brought all that knowledge back.
Yeah, and I liked his training. I mean, it was different. It was a bit different, and I liked him. I did like him, and I was his sidekick, Dennis Booth.
He's popped up again.
What do you say? Oh, I say that and stuff like that. Like, you come round and you've just done like a circuit pre-season, and you're fucking bent over and you're breathing like a bitch, like, and he'd go. Oh, then you go, what? Then you go, like, fuck off, I can't breathe, fucking jokes. But Den was great. I don't know what he fucking ever did, but he was great. he was just like the fucking club clown. But what a fucking guy, You know when you're like fucked and that, and he just lift you back up again. And
so Platt have had him at Villa then, weren't he? With Ron, that right?
I'm not sure if it was, but I remember him saying...
No, fucking Turnip.
Turnip.
It's Graham Taylor.
Graham Taylor. Fucking Turnip. I'm sure it was that.
We all knew.
I was out in when I was English and playing for England in the under-19s.
When I was English,
we were out in Australia in the World Youth Cup, and Graham Taylor come out to give us a fucking. Bearing in mind he's been plastered fucking turnip head all over the thing. How can I listen to him giving us a fucking pep talk?
When you've not turnipped him off.
Oh, no, I could just see turnip head. Can I sat there? Of course I haven't turnipped him off.
He's the manager of England. He's not.
I'm rooming with Jamie Pollock. Do you remember him at Borough? Yeah. Paul's great lad. You want to get him on?
He's a big old unit now, isn't he?
Fucking lad he is. So of course we've got the whole fucking 8th floor of the Hilton in Melbourne. No drinking, not allowed out. Just got in. Fucking wanking. With that, me and Paul's. Oh yeah. Can you bring 40 beers up, please? Yeah, that room. Yeah. For fuck's sake, can you be discreet, please, like that? So. We got the whole floor. So she's brought a trolley, and you can hear it clinking. The bottles sticking together. She's done a bit of tea towel over some of them. Everyone's got to walk out the fucking door, and we're fucked in a beach towel for what fucking hell? What are you doing?
In a terrace beach towel.
We got fucking wankered, me and Troy.
And this is what, under 19?
Under 19s, yeah. Fucking ace it was. We got propositioned by this Chinese bloke. Pulled us up to his bedroom, and there's a Chinese bird and a fucking kit on the bed, and he says, "Can you throw the game?" Me and Paul's weren't playing, so because we can, but we didn't tell him before we backed it. Sorry, mate, can't help you. But thank you very much for your hospitality. He offered us a load of dough and a bird light, so I didn't like to take the money. I ain't a prostitute, you know what I mean? Fucking God's honest truth, that propositioned us to lose because we got to the semi-finals. We had Ghana, And the other one was Brazil and somebody else. And Ghana had that Neil Lamptey. Do you remember who signed for Villa?
No.
Rings a bell.
Yeah.
And
anyway.
How old are you?
Now.
Then.
Fucking under 19. So
18?
So
7. From 1
you're
to
18.
18.
So you're 18, and
18, 19, yeah.
the Chinese guys invited you along.
Yeah, he just took us up. We got up to his room. And there's a fucking bird on the bed. And he's offered us a run and to throw the game against Ghana. So we took the bird and told him we were playing. So, can I help him?
Was he doing it for betting purposes?
Oh, yeah, massive, yeah. Yeah, he offers a load of, a serious amount of cash in a briefcase.
So you got at 18. You think you've just seen the cash, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not thinking of the bigger picture.
Yeah. We never took it, but yeah, it was offered. Yeah, I'm sure his pals was with me. Well, we roomed together and we was always pissed, so it had to be.
So you just banged the bird and
Yeah, that was it.
left
Left the cash.
I'm not a prostitute.
Paying for it, mate.
He might be, but I don't know.
Did you win? Did you beat Ghana?
No, we got beat. But I never played, so I have nothing to do with it.
It's on the brick.
Nothing to do with it. So then we got through to the stages, so we've gone to Sydney. It's fucking Bondi Beach, innit? I mean, I'm living the fucking dream here. I ain't playing, so I'm pissed all the time. It's red hot.
You're on holiday.
I'm on holiday, yes. I'm on Bondi Beach. Sneaked out on Bondi Beach. Mate, having a fucking poodle in the sea, as you do. About 5 pints in, shouldn't really be out there. Fucking get took, don't I? Get took down right with a surf. I've been took in the current. Fucked. My head's on the floor of the sea. I'm getting fucking pammeled by the wave. I come up, take a deep breath, and I'm fucking back. Third time up, I think if I'm going down again, next time I come up, that's me done. If I go down again, I can't fucking. I'm fucked. As I come up, fucking old lifeguard, old fucking
David Hasselhoff
fucking drank in the boat, and he fuck you, man. Honestly, I was like Schwarzenegger in my arms. I couldn't move my arms anymore.
Just on your own?
Yeah, no, I think Nicky Butt was with me for some reason. I think Nicky Butt was with me. But yeah, mate, I thought if I don't get rescued this next, because you're pushing off the floor, like a rocket, and you go, boom, your head's on the floor, you get powered like that. I thought if I don't get fucking this one, mate, that's me. Game over. Couldn't fucking do it anymore. And I shouldn't even be there, so they're going to know where I am. Lost forever. No funeral for my parents. You know what I mean? Missing in action, I am. The fuck is he in his room? No, he's not. That fucking Great Whites took me out. With half a surfboard. Fucked. So
imagine that trying to look for you. We just
you
don't know where to look.
unless I wash up, which I ain't, I'm going to be eaten by a crab or something like that. Them countries, man, they don't fuck about. Yeah, so that was a fucking World Youth Cup. Fucking disaster.
That was eventful.
Andy Johnson, thank you very much.
Take a bow.
This was your life.
Really. So do you want to talk about basketball?
We need a Red Bull. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant, mate.
It's a long time since my fucking abs have been this tense. I'll fucking tell you. Because I've done fucking 10,000 sit-ups.
Thank you very much.
Oh, God.
Pleasure, guys. Pleasure. Loved it.